At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
Let's see, messages. So okay, so I want you to know, like, I want this to really sink in. I have the day off from my corporate job, so I'm sitting here in a pretend corporate job reading emails. The easiest way to tell, instead of just looking at the names, is to stand next to this guy. You'll notice that Han, get back here. Han is just a little bit taller than Luke, because Luke is just really too short to be a stormtrooper. So that's how you can tell them apart. Little known fact. But got some sheets. All right. Oh, okay.
Damn,
all right, that works.
like shit in here. Shh,
that works.
Did we have enough?
No, I think we need more sheets because you're not covered.
Just suck it up.
At least I don't think you are.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it, or do you want to?
Smell, man. Shut up.
No, yeah, try it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any other sheets that we can pick up. So, all right. Here we go. Here he comes.
Hey, what the fuck, man?
Oh.
Come here, get these guys. Put them in the hole.
You didn't even have any sheets.
No, crap, I'm just like... I'm just like Charlie Browning it, like with this sheet over my head.
That guy? Never seen him before.
Checks out.
Whew. I forget if I'm lying or not.
I know where the transport is. I can help you.
Here you go. Ready? Wait. Come on. Okay, hold on. This is a good click. Hang on. Come on. Get in there. Come on. Get. Ah, shoot. No. I'm losing it. I'm ruining it. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Ready? That was not as satisfying as I thought. Hang on, we gotta do this again. Oh, what the? This door just appear out of nowhere?
I don't know.
Do I dare go through it? Oh, Narnia. No, nothing happened. Where did this door come from? Okay, well, I'm leaving it. I'm not touching that cursed door. I don't want to die. Shoot.
What about your son, Alex? Shut the fuck up.
What about your
Don't
son?
you mention his name. You don't get to mention his name.
I played best.
Name out your mouth.
Come over and smack him.
Smack him in the face. Like open hand.
Oh,
Right?
let's see. He destroyed Jesus's bed. Hey, Kay. Clumsy says, how is Jesus going to respawn in 3 days? That might be the funniest thing that she's ever said.
Oh, that is.
That is perfect. It's a shortcut. Oh, nope. See, I'm not a stalker. I'm not. I promise. Let's see. So it's fall. Let's see. It's 11 a.m. Okay, maybe you have a point. Maybe you have a point. She leaves the kitchen and walks to her bedroom, walks to Harvey's clinic, and stands in the waiting room. Okay. That's probably where we can find her. Because there's no specific day here, so... Sweet Caroline, yep. It's ironic that she's the one we need to talk to, because she wanted a pumpkin. Okay, let's wait here for her. It's amazing. All of these little greebles are exactly in the same spot that they are on the set back there. That's pretty impressive. Hello, Clumsy. Welcome. I'm obsessing over the Lego Millennium Falcon, even though, like, I literally have it right behind me. So, you know, this is an interesting way for people to be able to experience the UCS Millennium Falcon without having to buy it, right? Just buy this $60 game instead. Yeah, but it's in a video game, exactly. It's better? Maybe. Good morning. Hello. Congratulations. Yeah, Cabbage. Congratulations to Clumsy Artist for being the Phantom Menace of the stream. You were ready. I was trying my darndest to start like right on time, and I did. Technically a minute early, but just to keep you all on your toes, you know. Gotta do it. I actually got up super early this morning, and I've been just kind of waiting to go live. Only fitting that you played that level yesterday. Nice. Good morning, silly crew. Baby Non. You see me. I hope so. It's a good level. How are you liking Lego Star Wars? The Skywalker Saga. I enjoyed it. I kind of wish there was more. You've been up since 4? I've been up about since then as well. So, as you all saw, we missed Thursday stream. Even though I had a lot of really fun stuff planned for Thursday. So I'm a little bit sad about it, but it's okay. It's fine. Family comes first, you know? And it was the first night we were going to have the little one in his big grown-up bed. And I knew it was probably going to be a little bit of a struggle, but he picked a fight with us until about 27 to 30 minutes in, and then he gave up and went to sleep. So I probably could have streamed, but it would have been late. But I wanted to make sure that I was there for Mrs. Nonder, you know, since we didn't know what kind of fight we were about to get ourselves into. So yeah, he's got the big boy bed. So last night, I thought about streaming, but I was like, it's off schedule. Again, you know, we could have a bad night. And for about, I'd say maybe, at like 30 to 40 minutes, again, he kind of put up a fight until he went to sleep finally. Only this time, the dude, all right, I should probably talk about what we got. We got this little door hook, right? It keeps his door cracked open a little bit, but he can't open it. This is a little like hook device, right? Kind of complicated. So the first night I put it pretty low, but not low enough to where he could grab it. Well, he goes over to his changing table / dresser, and he has a changing table on there, a couple other items, and he goes like this and swipes it across and knocks his changing table into the device on the door, and it pops open and he comes back downstairs. So he was already clever there. Last night, we put it up higher, right? So he knows, he's so smart. He knows that device is what's keeping him from being able to get out, right? He's so smart. I still don't have a big boy bed. I don't know. He's very smart. So last night, we put it up like as high as it could go on the door so that he couldn't touch it. This kid climbs on his dresser. He climbs up on his dresser and goes boop and opens it. Because it's pretty easy once you can get to it. It's made to be like an easy open, right, for the parents. And he just boops it open, jumps down off his dresser, and then comes back downstairs. He was clever. So Mrs. Nonder literally by herself just like pushed the dresser further away from the door. I went up there later to check on him because he was still crying, and I looked over and she had just pushed the whole dresser over. He would be proud of himself if he wasn't crying so much. It's very heartbreaking, guys. It's heartbreaking, but it's necessary, and he's getting better. It is now 6 a.m. Mrs. Donder said she would be very happy if he just slept till 7. That would be fine. He can get up after that. I haven't heard him stir yet. So I think we're good. Silly, you would be proud of him, right? I mean, I'm proud of him too, because it shows problem-solving skills. It shows a lot of cognitive milestones. Even just the milestone of his big boy bed and him being able to sleep in it, that's a big deal. So as hard as it is, I'm also very happy and very proud and glad that that he's developing that way, you know? So, this morning, I figured we would start on... I have one more diorama left, but it's probably going to be a little bit bigger project, like a 3 to 4 hour. So instead, I thought we'd do like a smaller set today, just to kind of ease into it. I happen to have gone somewhere for Father's Day / Zeke's birthday and got this for a Father's Day gift, which I have been wanting for a little while. So we went to the Lego store, right? Which I haven't been in a Lego store in like forever. He's going to be an escape artist. Yeah, probably. Yeah, so this is Mando's ship from season 1 of the Boba Fett series. Hopefully everybody here has seen it. We should play Escapist with him. When he gets older, we'll totally play games with Zeke. But yeah, we went to the Lego store, which I haven't done in a long time because there usually isn't like anything that I couldn't order online at a Lego store, right? But the one in Grapevine is very, very nice. Probably one of the biggest ones I've ever been in. I've got pictures. I could show pictures if people want. I could show pictures of that. Maybe we can do that later. So yeah, we went through the store and then we went to Legoland for a little bit with Zeke, and came back. Well, as I was leaving, I was like, "There's not really." Mrs. Nodder was like, "You can buy a Lego set for Father's Day if you want." I was like, "Oh, that'd be cool." And then I was looking, I was like, "There's nothing I really need or want. Like, I'm pretty caught up. I got, still the backlog I'm working on." And then as we were leaving, I look in the window and I see this just sitting there. And I'm like, "No, this is what I need. I need this. I need it." Oh, you haven't watched it yet? Yeah, the Lego stores are great. This is a very small set, by the way. So I'm going to take my time. We're going to chat. I'm not going to rush through this one. Because I want to stretch it out as long as we can. Now, there's really only 3 bags. Ooh. You still haven't watched the new episode. I can't believe it. All right, let me get the scene set up here. I'll be your thrill. We'll go on, little windmill. There we go. There we go. There we are. Get the mic out of the way here. Yeah, I kind of want to do a whole retrospective on the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, because I am pretty confident now that it's done. I felt this like halfway through, but now that it's done, I am feeling like it might be my favorite thing in Star Wars since Star Wars itself, Uh-oh. Sticker alert. I have a lot of feelings about that series. There's a lot of not anger. Anger is not the right word. I don't understand what Star Wars fans want sometimes, because they literally get delivered what I believe to be like one of the most perfect things to come out of Disney Star Wars since they took it over, and it's still not enough. You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel like enough to them. It doesn't do everything they want it to do, so it's bad. It's just sad, you know. Mando's great. I think Obi-Wan and Mando are on almost the same level. I just might like Obi-Wan a little bit more because I like Jedi and lightsabers, you know. And there is more Jedi and lightsabers in Obi-Wan, you know. And Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi is great. He's great. I think too bright, huh? I think that's better, right? Yeah, that was way too bright. Star Wars. Oh yeah, I liked it. Star Wars delivers them a wonderful, and all they say is ew new stuff. A wonderful series, yes. Yeah, they're so much more hypercritical of it than I think it deserves to be, because it's just a space opera series about space wizards with space laser swords. You know? Like, I think they take it too seriously, for sure. I think it was a good story. I think it was a good arc. I think it's a character that almost everybody loves, and a story that almost everybody wanted to see. And, you know? Oh, there's just a random pair of legs here. Oh, it looks like I gotta open both of these. One, huh? I'm gonna have to do some organizing for sure. He's hiding in his cloak thingy. How dare he? It's like, okay, if that's what you're caught up on, I don't know what to tell you anymore. I don't know what to say. It seems like they just want to hate it, right? I almost think if I were in that camp right now, right, where I'm just like, I hate everything Disney's doing with Star Wars, I think I'd probably just say, you know what, guys? I think I'm just done with Star Wars. You know what I mean? Like, and I would respect that more, I think, if somebody just had the integrity to say, I'm done. It's just not for me anymore. It's not, I'm getting myself too worked up about this series that's made for children. It's not healthy for me to be this way. I'm going to go do some soul searching and find out who I am. I would respect that, you know? I would totally respect that because, you know, you don't have to like Star Wars. It is very nitpicky, I think. Yeah. We are not gatekeepers here. You do not have to like what I like. You really don't. And I feel like maybe you don't like Star Wars if you don't. And maybe that's okay, you know? Maybe that's fine. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Nothing. Not a thing. You don't like Star Wars? I like you anyway. What's up, Larzapan? How you doing? Can I clip non saying I'm done with Star Wars? Go for it. Nobody will believe you. Out of context. No one will believe you. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten up so early. I'm really tired this morning. Look at this piece. This piece is cool. Let's look at how flexy it is. Morning. Boing. What does it sound like? Yeah. Boing. Do 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 do. Interesting parts in here. This is not a UCS level set, nor is this one of the, I don't know what you'd call it, like those dioramas and whatnot are just a different caliber of set. This is kind of a more traditional classic set, so this is not going to take us long, like, at all. So I am kind of padding time here a little bit by doing so much organizing, but I think it'll be worth it. Flexi tip doesn't really sound like much. Yeah, I can barely hear it here, so I'm not surprised you don't hear it. It's just flexi. I've never seen this part before prior to this set. I mean, this might be a unique piece for this. It's regular plastic here, right? Like, this feels like a regular Lego piece up until you can almost see where it starts. The discoloration. Yeah, that's a word. Starts about right there. And that's where it gets all bendy. It's cool. That's very cool. I don't know if I wonder if they made it flexy like that on purpose just so that younger kids didn't accidentally, like, you know, poke their eye with it. or try to stab someone with it. You know how kids can be. Very violent. Excuse me. That makes sense. I think that's probably why. That would be a very, very pokey Lego piece. If it were all sharp plastic, that could probably hurt somebody. Bendy in the ink machine? I don't know what that is. Surprisingly violent. This reminds me, I gotta put my basic Lego bricks to soak. Yeah. Lars is soaking Lego, cleaning it up, getting rid of all those germs from somebody else. If I bought used Lego, I would 100% do that too, as you should. Okay, that piece goes there. Man, there's a lot of pieces here. I had the opportunity probably to get like the UCS land speeder. I just don't know. It didn't really speak to me. I think it's a great set. I also just didn't want to spend $200, to be honest. Like, it was gonna be a Father's Day present. I appreciate that, but yeah. Oh, by the way, everybody, get excited, okay? Get excited for new packaging. We're switching from plastic to paper-based packaging. That's why you might find a mix of paper and plastic in our boxes. So far, this one only had plastic, so that's fine. That's interesting. Sustainable packaging. It is a lot of plastic, especially with the other sets. I'm left with just bags and bags of plastic everywhere. You said Bendy, and there's a game called Bendy in the Ink Machine. Okay, I don't know about that one. Too bad it's so freaking hot at the moment. I want to go get more. It is. I don't know what it's like over there, but it's so hot. It's so hot here in Texas. It's ridiculous. It is not normally this hot this early. We would get hundreds in like end of July and into August and stuff, right? But June, it's a train wreck. Bendy is one end. Yes, it is. I didn't know for that game it was different, though. Maybe. Okay, let's get started, shall we? It's kind of cool. Let's go back to this scene right here. I'm going to have to rescale this. There we go. Teaching us how to use a brick separator in case this is your first time. Ooh, okay. So we have... Wait, why is the Mandalorian in brown? We have our first Mando. Is this the same? Guess he has more brown in his outfit than you'd think. This is our first Mando with the full-on silver armor, the Beskar. Oh, I didn't open everything. They're revealing Mando's face like that. How disrespectful to the way, right? There it is. There's his head. So this is the first time I've had the all silver, all Beskar Mando. Because the one that comes with the Razor Crest is the like episode 1 Mando, where he hasn't gotten that yet. This is not the way. Hey, what's up, Dutch? How you doing? Small Lego? Yeah, we're just doing a little small Lego set today. We're not doing anything overly complicated today. Just feels like the kind of day for simplicity, right? Look at that jetpack. Oh, here, let me get you focused on me. Look at that. The Razor Crest is such a good set. I'm still banking on an Ultimate Collector Series Razor Crest. I'm still, oof. I want it. Missed my face. Well, thank you, Dutch. I appreciate that. It feels like it's been a long time. Look at that. You know, now that I think of it, does the one in the Razor Crest have a head? Does he have a face? Hold on. I gotta find out. I got to. Hold on. Okay, so this is the one. This is the one that came with the Razor Crest. This is the new one. Face reveal. Here we go. Nope. Nice. Nice. Okay, so they didn't face reveal. This one's so much darker. His helmet was always Beskar. So I feel like that probably should have been like... But there you go. You can see more silver on there now. Those armor plates are definitely Beskar now. He's got some arm details. That's pretty nice. He didn't have the backpack. I like it. His helmet rides a little high, doesn't it? And I guess this one does too, but with the cape, you can't quite tell. Yeah, very nice detail. That's a great figure. I like that. Put the other one aside for now. That's great. The chair, what I've been waiting for. I need to get a new chair. I'm really caught in a hard place for this new chair thing. Like, I want... I don't know. I don't know what I want. Is this really it? Is this really the Darksaber? Okay, I kind of wish they would have put a little bit more work into the Darksaber, if I'm being honest. It's just an old standard lightsaber hilt with a black piece in. It's not... It's fine, but... Wait, no, that looks like it's got to be a different piece, isn't it? Because on the instructions, it looks a little like it has like a Milky Wave to it. Okay, well, if we find another piece... Yeah, those are just... No, I guess not. Okay, well... Okay. Yeah, I do kind of wish they'd put a little bit more... To make this a little more unique looking. Yeah. The Darksaber. The Dark Sword. That would have been nice if it was a little more unique. But hey, it's fine. It's fine. What a sad little saber. No, I like the Darksaber, but this representation in Lego is not my favorite. I don't know. They would have had to mold like a new piece. I get why that would be like expensive. I mean, the Darksaber is kind of a lightsaber, but also like it's not really. Anyway. Okay, so for chairs, don't get leather. Absolutely no leather will happen here. Not a leather boy. I don't like sticking to my chairs. Thank you. But I also don't really want a gamer chair. I don't want the like DX Racer thing. Like I don't want those typical chairs. It's kind of why I got this one. This one's from IKEA. It was on sale and it's been fine. It's not the most comfortable chair. And it squeaks a lot now. You hear that? So, yeah. I need a new one. I got leather and I regret it mostly because it's ripping. Ugh. I don't like the feel of leather when I'm sitting on it. But also, yeah, like, and that's probably not even, it's not real leather, probably clumsy. It's probably like pleather, a fake synthetic leather, which is fine because then you don't kill an animal for it, but it doesn't hold up very well. My friend said I'm weird because I like the Darksaber. I think the Darksaber's fine. The chair sounds like me and my boys singing. I got a gamer chair, but it's pretty low-key in fabric. I would love to see what that is. If you guys have pics for chairs, throw them in Discord, because I'd love to see like what you found. I just don't want to regret buying it after I get it. You know what I mean? So it'd be nice if I could actually go somewhere and sit in the chair and like get a feel for it before I committed to it. But I'd also take suggestions from the community of people that I trust, you know? I'd take it. It's so comfy in summer and stuff that, I mean, it sounds like you're on the right track for me because it's so hot here. It's got to be something that's just, this is why this one has like this back that's like just a mesh And that's very comfortable, but also like is very breathable. And I feel like I don't sweat as much in this chair. I got those big boy back sweats when I'm working on spreadsheets or building Lego. I can't believe I just said big boy back sweats. Linked in general. All right, I'm checking it out right now. Next to the mausoleum. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, see, that looks nice. Dutso. Office / gaming chair with a stylish design and unique new backrest with integrated backrest positioning. By simply adjusting the knob, you'll easily find your favorite position. Premio fabric. Yeah, cabbage. Premio fabric is stylish for both office and gaming use with its breathtaking design. Created from fabric. I do like fabric chairs better. Design aspects from racing seats, traditional office chairs. Okay. I got to admit this style appeals to me way more than the typical gamer / racer chair. Built to last and based on a solid metal skeleton. Fabric and double inner seams as improved padding to keep the shape of the chair intact for years. Excellent. Market leading class 4 gas lifts, and a strong metal base. Okay. All right. Let's see what are their options. White? I don't think I'd get a white one. You have the gray one? Do you have this one? Or is this like white? Is this light gray? Does it look more white here and it's actually more like gray? Check out the wheels. Okay. Okay, it does look a little more light gray than white. Okay. That look, I thought that was gonna be like white, and I'm like, it's darker IRL. This close up made it seem more likely. Oh, do these adjust up and down? Because I need that in my life so bad. I have such weird arms. I'm a weirdly proportioned human being. Where I don't know. I'm kind of like short and stocky, and so I need to be. Yes, those go up and down. I definitely need that. It's like that's all adjustable. Ooh, this looks pretty nice. Ooh, look at those wheels. The wheels look cool too. Up and down and back and front. And they also turn on the axle. Excellent. Look at them wheels. You can find your own seat position for many hours of gaming or a quick nap. Does it go all the way back like PewDiePie's? The wheels don't collect hair. Excellent. Because it's kind of a closed system. Best wheels I've had on a chair. Cool. Okay. Okay. Are these the only two options? So what I would like is this darker one here, but with this dark gray emblem, or like a light gray emblem. Let's see what other options they have. I don't know if I like the red emblem right behind my head or not. Let's see. All right. Let me switch off of... I'm just making sure it's not going to take me to a site that's like, here's the closest to you. Do they sell to the US? Oh, they're from Denmark. Nan might need the no hair wheels to match him. I got a couple more years, and then yes. They have more, but I'm not sure they sell those. Okay. Dutso. Let's see, where can we... Let's go to... Dutso Chairs US. Here they are. Oh, the sticker stuck to me. They have more. I'm not sure they sell these to the USA. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll look at your chair. Hang on. Here's your chair. So it's like a regular chair with, what is that? Some kind of like Pokemon pillow? Hey, we've all been there, man. You should have seen some of the scuffed chairs I had. So it looks like these have more. Okay, they have other ones. But you have this Premio. Yeah. Minimalistic, stylish design. I kind of like this one. Next to the mausoleum. Where's the pictures? There they are. See, I like this. Not the satanic Pokemon, anything but that. It's a Stego. What's a Stego? Oh, I know you're a teenager. I can tell. So they have this one. I like this one more. Without the I kind of like no logo, if I'm being honest. I'm tiny, so I didn't want to get a big chair. Yeah. I'm like stocky, but I'm not tall. I'm only 5'7". Which makes me look even stockier, honestly. That and all the food I eat. It has the same wheels. Same wheels. Okay, let's see. Where can we get this one? See, it just gives me these links. Pro Shop. What would be the closest to me? That would be SENO. Maybe they don't sell to the US. Yeah. Just who I am this week. Okay, so like give me an idea, Lars, if you don't mind. Like, what's the pricing like? Yeah, I might not be able to get these in the US. Dutso chair USA. Yeah, I don't see like a Secret Labs. They might not sell to the US. 200 euros. Okay. This is plain. This is just a dino. It's just okay. It's not anything weird. Okay. Good. Excellent. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, that looks like what I want, though. I like that minimalist design. I don't want to have a crazy gamer aesthetic to it. Comfort is very important to me. Durability is also important. Stretch, all that kind of stuff, you know. Oh, something popped. I'm so old. Okay. Whew. Forgive me, I'm gonna look it up. I know. Yeah, $211. Honestly, $211 would be. I would love to pay like sub 200 or around 200 for a chair. Anything more, and I just feel so weird spending that much money on something like that. You know. It feels weird. That's how you know it's a good stretch. Something just, ugh. It feels good, though. Getting old is weird, guys. It's so weird. Why do we get old? Imagine getting old. My fingers. Such a dry spot right on my finger there. Just dry skin. I need to moisturize my hands. Look at these gross hands. What's going on? Yuck. I've been trying to pay more attention to my nails, but man, that's hard. Anybody know why I get like dry skin? Now that I've been like trying to take care of my nails, look at the dry skin I'm getting like around. I think I just need to use lotion. I know that sounds silly, but it's like I was not taught these things were priority, you know? If I'm gonna be showing my hands on stream so much, I'm gonna need to get this under control. I found a good chair. I sent the link. Okay, cool. You need some CeraVe. I have some of that. My wife has it. Yeah, it just seems like they get super dried out now lately. Like that thumb is just like super dry. Look at that. That's all just like dry skin. Ugh. All right, the chair. Moisturize it. Puts the lotions on its skin, else it gets the hangnails again. All right, touche. Hold on. I gotta open this and not my personal Amazon account. If I start an Amazon wish list and somebody sends it to me, I'll use it. How about that? Autofull pink gaming chair. It's the fake leather. It's a fake leather, Clumsy. I can't get it. High back ergonomic racing office desk computer chairs with lumbar support, aka a pillow. If someone told me make your game feel more real, this is gonna do it. If somebody told me that, no joke, it's got a little bunny tail on the back. If someone, no joke, told me that this is the most comfortable chair and the most durable chair with the most options, and somebody from chat bought it for me, I would use it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it. I would use it. I'd use it. I think it'd be funny. But the bunny tail is ridiculous. The bunny tail. But I have a feeling that this is not a super comfortable. This is kind of what I'm talking about, right? Just imagine this in like more traditional gamer colors, right? Not that pink isn't a gamer color. It is. It's valid. But I just mean like imagine this in the DX Racer style. It's basically the same thing, right? But I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's got almost 5 stars. Wait a minute. Oh, they do have other ones. See, you know, if I look at this blue one, right, I'm thinking this looks pretty uncomfortable. I just don't trust the gamer brands, honestly. If Mrs. Non made a Twitch, that would be her chair. Maybe. I don't know. She's not like into that overly pink aesthetic. That is... That's pink. I wouldn't say that pink is her like aesthetic color. I don't know. People really like Herman Miller chairs, but they might be really expensive. I've heard the same thing, and those are also very expensive. Got a problem with pink, buddy? Not really. Oh, the bunny ears are removable, though. So, you know, it'd be a shame if anything were to happen to those bunny ears. Okay, I gotta see what the reviews are saying. Okay. I got to. There's some customer reviews. It's probably all... Let's see what it looks like in there. Best gaming chair ever. It's been nearly 3 years since I've had this chair. It's now starting to discolor. Still holds up nice, but just be wary. It's not the most comfortable gaming chair either. It's more for aesthetics. That's the real truth right there. That's what I want to know. 3 years in, how's it doing? Because if I'm dropping like over $200 on a chair, it better last more than a couple years, right? I still love it because it's cute, but it's starting to wear down even after taking care of it completely. Now, it's been an entire year since I had this chair. Absolutely in love with it. I kind of enjoy that this person came back 3 years to give this review. Very good. Like, because your initial impression of an item could be overall positive, and then something could totally change within a year, and then even came back after 3 years. And that's, I respect that. This is a good reviewer. I respect that. But yeah, like, she gets a good 3 years out of it, says it's not very comfortable. That does concern me. I'm telling you, if somebody, if I could be sold on the fact that it's comfortable long term and somebody bought it for me, I wouldn't. Yeah. I wouldn't buy it myself. Cute, but not comfortable. My dream chair. I can see this being somebody's absolute favorite chair. That's great. It's wonderful. All right, let's go. Let's go back. Hang on one sec. Okay, had to cough. Yeah, but Herman Miller would be. If money wasn't an object, something like Herman Miller would be what I'd go with. Is that a Monka? I don't know what that is. Monica? I don't know who a Monica is. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. I really like Lars's option so far. The price sounds very good for what you're getting. I would still want to like either sit in it first or have a very good return policy. Or it's like maybe after 30 days, maybe 60 days. Heck, 90 days would be great. Because that's how I could feel like I get a good feel for it, is spending a couple of months worth of work on something like that, you know? I just looked up Herman Miller and I took damage from the prices. Oof. Oof. Yeah, they're expensive. But, you know, that's kind of top tier. Why am I not back on the Lego scene? Come on, guys. That's kind of top tier, right? Sorry, I was just building without you guys here. Ooh, this actually goes one more in. Interesting. Those are top tier. Those are like, if I'm dropping that kind of money, I'm never buying another chair in my life. That's the way I see it. I am not made with that kind of money. Yeah, absolutely not.
Up, half-witted,
Charles.
scruffy-looking
Ooh, that needs to be moved around.
Good morning, everyone. Shares are the conversation of the morning.
Pretty much chairs. Thank you for 7 months. Jeez. That is wild. I appreciate you, Charles. But yeah, chairs are kind of the conversation of the day right now. I also need to move around my alerts, so I apologize. Give me just a second. I'm going to replay your message for a moment while I get it put where I want.
Half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf.
There you go.
Good morning, everyone. Shares are the conversation of the morning.
Excellent. Yeah, talking kind of... I would like to get a new office chair. I don't want an overly gamer aesthetic. But Lars was showing us one that kind of had like a little bit of that gaming flair, but was minimalist, and I really enjoyed that, but I can't find it on sale in the US. Maybe if I dig a little bit more, I can find that, but... Where did this piece go? What is that? Oh, interesting. It's this one. Oh, it looks like the camera's out of sync again. Dang it. Is it? No, it's not too bad. Okay. It's a little out for me, but I think for you guys, you won't really notice. Put Roblox death sound here. That's what I was going for. Yeah. I recommend checking out Office Max. I got a decent chair at the beginning of the pandemic. It's held up well. Occasional 10 to 11 work days. Ooh, 11-hour work days. Yeah, I would definitely want to go sit in it. And I actually happen to have... Is it Office Max? Yeah, an Office Max, like literally almost within walking distance from my house. And I have gone over there and sat in some and been relatively unimpressed so far. But of course, I haven't been looking seriously yet. I've just been kind of daydreaming about it. It's one of those purchases that I'll have to save up a little bit for. Analyze different chairs visually online. For me, it was important I could still sit cross-legged as well. So like a little bit wider base so that you get your legs up there. For me, it's like the adjustability. Being able to, obviously up and down adjustability because I got short little stubby legs. Being able to do that put it at any height that I want, and the adjustable arms. It's the one thing about this chair that almost kept me from buying it. There's no adjustable arms. It just is what it is. So I end up resting my arms on the desk a lot. And it's actually not good for my posture that way. So the plan is to get something with a little more customizability. You just found the most expensive chair ever. Okay. Oh, wow. A luxury. Okay, well, like, this isn't a different class, though, right? Like, this is expensive, don't get me wrong. But this is not your typical, like... This is not your typical gamer chair, right? I mean, you could play some games in that.
Cabbage.
For sure, but that's like a Bluetooth massage chair. All right, I mean, you buy it for me. I'll do it. Cabbage. Oh, I didn't even see how much it was. How much was that? I was just in awe. 1,309. Honestly, dude, silly. That is not the most expensive chair. I mean, looking at Herman Miller prices, you'd be able to get a Herman Miller for like that price. Doesn't do all this stuff, but yeah. I looked up old man gaming chair for you. Okay, I'm back. Don't worry about it. I'd get no work done on that. I'd just fall asleep. It looks like a chair that would exist in the Wall-E universe. It does. If it floated, that would exactly be the Wall-E chair. If it had like a little mount on it that you could put your iPad right in front of your face. Only games you're playing in that is peak chill games. Oh yeah. Look what you did. You broke my spirit. These Zoomers, man, they're rough. They're brutal. They know how to hit you like right where it hurts. Where does that one? Oh, these ones go on the side. Okay. Oh, here they are. I'm just a kid. Life is a nightmare. Did I miss something? Hold up. I missed a step. I sure did. This thing goes right here. Zoomers have no remorse. True. True. I'd so fall asleep in that chair so quick. Whew. But yeah, really, a $1,300 chair is not unheard of in the luxury chair department. So for everything that chair does, that's not really that expensive. Like, it is expensive, but do you know what I mean? Like, it's not. I could find a Herman Miller office chair that probably costs more than that doesn't massage and Bluetooth and all that kind of stuff. That chair better like make me dinner too for that price. Like a butler. Better be Jarvis for that price. But I'd never drop that amount on like a Herman Miller. I want like $200. Like, I really feel like that's all those chairs are worth, especially most of them. I feel so weird paying any more than that, you know? I think this one I got on sale at IKEA for like $70, and I thought that was a steal. And it's been fine. It's not the most comfortable, but it's been fine. Other than no adjustability, you know? I like the aesthetic of it, though. Remorse? What is remorse? I mean, that's kind of the point, right? You don't care who you hurt, do you? Yeah, if I had that much money, I would not be blowing it on a chair, right? That's my thought process, too. I think that was the biggest shock for me. I think it was probably not until I was married. So I had my bachelor days, right? And I just made do with what I had. I didn't buy any fancy furniture. I had a free couch, you know, that kind of bachelor stuff. as everybody should experience that at least one time in their life, where you had, you know, stuff from my childhood still. I had basically my twin bed from back home, and my old dresser and stuff like that. That, not the one you're thinking about, but an old dresser, things like that. I worked at U-Haul at the time, so I got some free stuff when people would leave stuff behind in their storage units. After a certain amount of time, we'd either auction it off or somebody could take it home. So I got a couch that way. A couple other things. So didn't mind that. But then when I got married and I was like, okay, cool. Like now we're going to go and we're going to start filling our house with like nice things. We were both working at the time, so no big deal. And seeing the cost of nightstands. Like of one nightstand, not like a double pack, like one nightstand being like $100. I remember being floored by that. Like this is, I did not think this was a big ticket purchase item. It's a nightstand. It does like one thing. It just sits by your bed. Why are they so expensive? And like if it had been $100 for both, so like $50 a piece, I'd be like, okay. But no, they were like 170, 80. And like any of the cheaper ones you'd find at like Walmart were these prepackaged sort of IKEA-like, even though I think IKEA is better than Walmart brand stuff. It just, they just look flimsy. They fell apart after a month, things like that. Just so expensive. And just, I was not prepared for that. So now it made me realize, Clumsy, why I had that dresser for so long as a kid, because how are they going to afford to get a dresser for 8 kids, you know? Secondhand furniture and learning how to do simple DIYs are a must these days. Yeah, I built a nightstand and a coffee table as a younger man. My dad was very handy. And I did some of that for school, but I don't like woodworking. Sorry. I wish I did. Because, yeah, I could probably save a lot of money just buying the wood myself, you know? Did I get everything here? I think so. It looks complete. All done, right? So, because I got this set, I'm happy to say we can extend the Lego builds by 1 more week. Because next week is the last set in my backlog, which is the Dagobah diorama. So next week, we'll have a big Lego bonanza. Finish that last backlog, and then I don't know what's going to be next. We'll see. I'll definitely do something, you know? You had one dresser and you brutalized it. It lasted forever. That's the other thing, too, is like, I hate to be this guy. They don't make things like they used to. They're just making things so cheap these days. I hate to be that guy, but it is true. It is true. We're like under record inflation, and yet the things that we are paying for are so incredibly cheap. This wasn't the right one. It's the black one. The things we're paying for record amounts for are made so cheaply that they break within a year. Must have been a good freaking dresser though. It lasted. It lasted a long time. I would wager that the only reason I don't still have is because my parents were probably using it when they transported all my stuff. So like after I dropped out of college, I'm a college dropout. I lived on my own for a little while there, and a couple months into that, maybe even just a couple weeks into that, my parents drove down with like all the stuff from my childhood bedroom, including my Lego collection, by the way. Great story there. I basically reconnected with my love for Lego that I had disconnected myself from because I thought I needed to grow out of it. Because I was going to college, so, you know, I have to be an adult now. But then, like, when I got reunited with my collection and realized how much I missed it, I was like, well, that was stupid. This all was a stupid mistake. You've had the same till you moved to Texas? Same bed. Okay, yeah. I think that's why what's making people turn to stuff like mid-century modern and DIY stuff, for sure. Absolutely, because you just can't you can't afford to have nice things because nice things are so expensive. Prohibitively expensive. So you either kind of do what a little bit of what I do, where it's like, well, I just don't have tons of nice things, and you learn to like spend your money where it matters. You can have some nice things where it makes sense, you know. But the nice things are the things that are expensive and they last. You know what I mean? So don't buy something that's expensive. Like some of these gamer chairs, honestly, they look flimsy as all get out, and they're like $400 to $500. And in a year, I'm gonna regret that I made that purchase. That doesn't seem worth it to me. If I'm gonna spend that much on a chair, I want that to be like, yep, I'm completely happy with this chair. Obviously, things wear out over time, but in general, I'm being happy with that purchase. You know. I love DIY. That's why I never let people break my arm. I break it myself. All right. Okay, then. Want to hear a horror story? We're hoping to get a new apartment and a new bed. Let's go. Is it just going to make me depressed? Is that kind of horror story?
Cabbage.
Living in a dystopia horror story, or... Looking for here. No. It's got to be... Where are you? There you are. There you are. All these little pieces. This one right here. Okay. Excellent. I've read reviews of some gamer chairs which said many are overpriced and uncomfortable. That's what I've seen in my experience too, in looking for things lately. Has just been people being like, be very careful, because I feel like that market is so oversaturated with people making subpar products to just make a quick buck because it looks like a gamer chair. Like, no offense to anybody, but I feel like they're marketing towards younger people who just have seen their favorite streamer with a gamer chair, and this gamer chair that they're looking at on Amazon for $200 looks like that creator's gamer chair, but it's not, because that creator's gamer chair is probably a $400 to $500 to $600, $700 chair. So they find one that sort of looks like it, feeling like it's going to give them some kind of
what's with the cabbage?
Cred.
Cabbage.
That's actually clumsy saying cabbage, by the way. It's a deep cut joke that comes from another stream, from Jordan's stream, where she hopped in a Discord, just said cabbage, and then left. And I took it because he doesn't stream anymore. So until he comes back, I'm holding it hostage. He can have it back when he comes back. So I'm pretty much going to have it forever. More like we need to buy a bed and we have a set style we want, and that's going to be ridiculously expensive probably. Yeah, even if it's not the fanciest thing around. Cabbage is life. I should put a cooldown on the cabbage, huh? Okay. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. Does this just go in the middle, I guess? Whoops. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, that's cool. That's neat. He's holding my... I mean, if you want it, you can have it, Clumsy. I'm holding it hostage from Jordan, though. It is your intellectual property. So if you want it, you're more than happy. You're more than welcome to have it. But I thought cabbage would be Jordan's legacy, but now it is mine. It's true. I mean, you took it and ran with it. So he didn't do anything with it. Man, that guy. I don't know. I'm not jealous. He has a good personality for streaming. He had a decent following. Not anything where you could like go full time with it, but you know, I don't know. I always want to be like, what are you doing, man? Like, come on, let's go. He's fine though. I think he needs to take care of himself overall, you know. I did realize that we probably won't need to get one with a headboard because I could DIY it. That'd be cool. That would be cool. I made him a nice drawing of a cabbage for Christmas and he did nothing with it. Sad. I would never. just miss him. I think that's it, you know? I miss playing games with him. It's so much fun to play games with him. Okay, 4x. That. Is shame. Is a shame. But hey, you know, if one day I have to disappear from streaming for life stuff, I guess I'd understand, you know? I hope not. I hope I can just keep doing this, doing what I'm doing. You know, there's a little while there where I felt like I might have to take a break while we try to get Zeke acclimated again to his new sleeping situation, but it hasn't been as hard as I thought it was going to be so far. So grateful for that, because I thought maybe the midweek streams or those streams during the week, I thought the streams during the week would might have to be paused, but hopefully we're going to be okay. Hopefully by next week we'll be back into a regular flow. Yeah, playing games with them was so much fun. Yeah. Speaking of shame, if one of the kids are late to youth, we will scream shame. Well, that's probably hurtful. I wouldn't do that. I know you're like joking around because you're Zoomers, but like shame is a really powerful weapon, and it can make people, in the moment, it doesn't feel like a big deal, but years and years down the line, that can make people feel really bad. And you might not think that it matters how people feel, but those things come back to haunt people, you know? So I don't know. I know that you Zoomers love to joke about stuff, but I would be careful with shame. Other Zoomers scare me. Me too. Me too. Okay, so shared the third and currently final, for now, woven paper basket thing. Also, I can't help but wonder if Zeke acclimated pretty well because you're good parents. I hope so. I hope so. Like, we try our best, honestly. Like, to be, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to, like, I don't know what you'd say. Like, I don't know. It's hard because, like, as soon as you have kids, you start thinking about the way you were raised and what you would do differently. I mean, hopefully you've thought about that before, which I have a little bit, but, and just wanting to make sure that, like, you're doing things the way that makes sense for you. Every kid is different, makes sense for him. Yeah, I don't know. We try. All I can say is we're trying our darndest to raise him right, you know, to raise him to be like kind and compassionate. And man, there's moments where he just something will happen and I'll, like, I don't know, I'll step on something, go ow, and he'd be like, "You okay, Daddy?" And he'll run over and like kiss, like if I stepped on something or foot, he'll like kiss my toe. It's gross, but like, you know, or you jam your elbow into something, he'll be like, "Mwah, you okay, Dada? All good?" And it's just like, yeah, man, like that's what I'm trying to teach you, like compassion and ethics. And you know, if at the end of the day we have a couple rough nights getting you acclimated in your new bed, it's not the end of the world. It's really not. But yeah, we're trying, Lars. It's hard these days. Maybe it's always been hard, but it feels extra hard. I'll 1v1 you in Fortnite. Clumsy's like, I don't play Fortnite. Clumsy's the most millennial Zoomer I know, honestly. I feel that way with my nibblings even. Yeah, and then he'll say one more time. One more time? One more time? He's a good kid, really. He really is. Empathy? What's... Well. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I could go on a whole tirade probably about raising kids, but I don't pretend to have it all. I don't pretend to understand it all or be able to tell anybody what they need to do, you know? It's, what is this piece? Wait a minute. Every kid's a little bit different, you know? Every kid needs something a little different. Speaking of, look at this piece. Okay, hang on. Let's focus. I don't know if I've ever seen a piece like this before. This is, so here's a normal thickness of this type of brick, right? It's usually whatever these flat ones are. It's like 3 of these would make a full one here, right? This is like 2. I don't know if I've ever seen that, because why would you need that when you could just stack 2? You could just stack 2 on top of it. Why would you make a new piece like that? That's weird. Huh. I've had a Harry Potter phase. I'm not that millennial. But I'm not that millennial. Yeah. No. It feels like you have a foot in and a foot out. Does that make sense? You know all of the stuff. We know that you know, like, sheesh. You know. Whether or not you cringe at it is a different. Yeah, it's just a short Lego, but why would you do this? Huh. Honestly, I think if you have these traumatic or tough life experiences or whatnot, these things, they really can help you be a better parent as well. That's probably true. You get to learn what you would and wouldn't do yourself, you know? They called you Lego short in high school. You are in high school. Kay says that joke all the time, but it works because, like, it's been a while since he's been in high school. Yeah, okay, I don't understand why you do this. Let me think. Oh, it's hollow. Oh, see, now it's making sense. It's hollow. Something's gonna go through that. You see that? You can see my fingy through it. You can see the green through it. Okay. All right. So this piece makes sense now. Something's probably gonna go through that to secure it down. I was like, come on, Lego, like, you're wasting money. Like, let me, if I ever get to work for Lego, I'll just, I'll teach them how to get some money saving. But this one makes sense, right? In the design, hopefully, it makes sense to do this. Okay. All right, we're good. Boom, 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 boom. It's only funny when you do it. Debatable. See, that's the thing with, like, Zoomer humor, right? Is it's only funny because in a way it's not funny, right? Because the more you do it, the less funny it is, right? That's a very old joke. But you do it because it's not funny, and in your minds that makes it funny again, right? I get it. I don't relate, but I get it. You mean to say yes, ape/silly crew is only funny when you do it. Sure. Take what you need, man. Take what you need out of it. Oh, these all need to be shifted down. Take what you need. Yeah. I spent most of my childhood being told that I was not funny. And that did some damage to me, so I won't tell you that. I think you're hilarious. I ain't gonna make the same mistakes other people did. I'm gonna repeat those mistakes. This is a nice looking cockpit. Look at this. It's getting kind of nice. Where's the other one? There it is. Did we do everything on this side? I think so. My mom said I'm funny, so I am. Yeah, sure. At least you weren't told by your mom that you should write everything down in a book that you thought was funny and call it Aaron's, what was it called? Just call it the Not Funny book. And anytime you try to make a joke, you were told, go write that in the book. The book of Aaron's Not Funny. So yeah, you could have it. You could have it. Could be worse. Could be worse. At least your mom thinks you're funny. I'm going deep here today. Going deep. All right. This is interesting. Both of these sides are not symmetric. We used this piece on this side, but we didn't use that one on this side. Kind of has that cobbled together look like the ship actually does in the show. Kind of neat. So I like the idea of Mando having a custom, like, ship, right? I think that's pretty cool. I love the Razor Crest. I was in shock and awe when that happened. That's all I'll say. I was traumatized when that happened. So, I was happy to see that he was going to get another ship. However, I'm a fan of bigger ships.
Aaron, you are funny. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Thank you, Charles. 100 bits. I appreciate that. That was the most validating thing you've said to me ever. But look, I understand that kids say cringy jokes, right? I'm sure that most of my jokes weren't funny, but being told that over and over and over again to basically just shut up, that kind of hurts. That kind of hurts after a while. Sounds like my mom's classic, you know what's your problem? Yeah. You think you're funny, but you're really not. Like, that's the attitude, you know? So I'm not all in, like, you don't need to lie to your kids. If they say something that's not funny, you can be like, hey, you know, that's not funny. But hey, comedy's subjective. And maybe someone someday will find that funny, you know? That's probably why I have such a temperate attitude. Like, I don't do the kind of humor I do. I don't do, like, over the top, especially since I'm a streamer, right? So you would expect a lot of streamers have this over the top comedic value, and I'm just not that guy, because it's probably because I was told to kind of shove that part down a little bit. I probably would have been one of those people if circumstances were different. Kid jokes are so cringe. Just watch my YouTube. You're not really making anyone come to it. Mrs. Cheeserton says she's funny. Do you find her funny? I find my wife to be hilarious. She does stuff sometimes that we roll laughing. It's so funny. Some stuff I can't even talk about. It's just funny. You know, everybody's got those. It's just about not invalidating people, you know? That's really what it comes down to. So much of how we are treated as children, not just from our parents, but from people in general, siblings, other relatives, or even strangers, that builds who we are, like a Lego set, right? Those things stack one on top of each other. You take a little critical comment here, you take a joke here, you start to say, hey, that's not funny, or hey, don't say that, or add that to your book of things that are not funny. Hey, stop being so loud. And all of a sudden you have something that looks not that interesting, right? When these same pieces could have been rearranged to build something cool. A little Lego lesson for you. Wait, I'm a toy? Yeah. You're a child's plaything, Buzz. You are a toy. Somehow we'll be together. it's just, at some point you do have to take responsibility for your own life, obviously. But it's really important. It's really important. Let's see. We're moving right along on this bad boy. She's starting to come together. I think we just fill these in, right? Yeah. Ooh, I like that feeling right here. It's so hard to explain. This nice curve right here, and you can run your fingers along it. Okay, I'll stop. I don't know why that got weird all of a sudden. It felt like it got weird. It does feel good though, just trust me. Get this set for yourself and you can see. I think I hear the boy saying dada, which means he made it to 720. So I think Mrs. Nonder is going to be very happy about that. Ooh. This is the Cranberries lo-fi. This is Zombie. I love this like lo-fi music covers of pop songs or of any song.
Chuck
I love
Norris's
it.
Water.
Excuse me.
It's a roundhouse kick of hydration.
Nuke wants to know if you'll be down to stream a game called The Cycle. I actually started playing that, and I think I would like to play that with Nuke sometime. I think it'd be interesting to play that with other people. So tell him, yes, I have it. I've played it. It's interesting. I think it would be more fun with other people. Yeah, the original Cranberries song is so good. And then there was a cover. There's a cover by somebody. I can't remember, like a really hard rock cover of it that's also really good. But yeah, like Cranberries, she had such a good, like, the way that she says, like, zombie. I'm not even going to try it because I'm going to butcher it. But, like, the way she says that is so, like, it gives me chills, like, every time. This is a great song, too. It's kind of like, silly, The Cycle is kind of like, what is that game? Fortnite? No, not Fortnite. It's what is that called? I can't remember. I'm gonna just make myself look stupid trying to think of it. So anyway, you're in a space station above a planet. That's like the hub. And from the hub, you drop down in these drop pods to this unexplored world. And your job is to explore the world. You're working for these corporations and whatnot. You're trying to explore and sort of tame and / colonize this planet, right? So it's full of monsters, stuff like that. So you got your guns. It's a first-person shooter. It's like Tarkov. That's the one. It's kind of like Tarkov. So you go down, you do runs. You go down to the planet. You try to get as much loot as you can, and you try to get back alive. And either the wildlife will try to kill you, or other players will try to kill you. That's basically it. Yeah, it's kind of like Tarkov. Yeah. Only I think I like it better than Tarkov because, of course, it's sci-fi. So anything with a sci-fi spin. I don't know how much legs it'll have. Like, for me personally, I don't know how long I'll play a game like that. It's just a random hair right there. I don't know how long I'll play a game like that. There's another one. This is a beard hair, by the way. When it gets this long, it tends to shed a little bit. So that means I need to start trimming it back a little bit. So trust nothing? Yes, exactly. I would be so much help. But I could see where it would be a lot of fun if you got a full inventory of stuff. You have like different missions that you try to accomplish while you're down there. You got an inventory full of stuff. You're waiting for the drop ship to come back, and enemy players are coming for you. Like, it could get kind of intense. So I think it'd be great to have a squad on something like that. It's also... Hey, look at that. Ooh. Alessandro Momo's ears. Excuse me.
Cabbage.
It's a bit pretty chaotic. You better not troll. If you troll, you get kicked. So, speaking games, did you see in-game footage of Starfield? I did. I am cautiously optimistic. I hope that it's going to be good. If Todd Howard basically gives us Skyrim in space, I think we're going to be okay. And I think it'll be a game that I will 100% play. 100% play it on stream, or just play in general. I think I hear somebody out there. Looks pretty cool. It definitely has that Bethesda Skyrim Fallout feel. The gunplay felt a lot like Fallout, which I gotta say I'm not the biggest fan of Fallout gunplay. However, I can work with it. Like, I can get behind it, you know. I would just have to get used to it. Look at how that added some definition to this. Isn't that cool? Fallout in space. That's kind of what it looked like to me. Here's what I'm a little worried about. When they say, like, oh, there's thousands of planets. Or there's like, oh, you can go to any of these planets, right? And then you can go to any of these systems. And there's thousands of systems and thousands of planets in those systems, you know. And it's like, or hundreds of planets in those systems. And I'm like, okay, that sounds awesome. I have just been in games like that before. 1 sec, we'll finish this. Hi, bud. Huh? You saw monster? When did I say monster? Oh, I was talking about the cycle. Yeah. Mando. He saw Mando. Isn't that cool? This one's Dada's. I'm sorry. This one's Dada's, okay? He saw the Mando figure. It's the boy. You did so good in your bed last night. I'm so proud of you. No, there's no monsters. I took care of them. Good job, bud. He slept in. I was telling everybody, I was like, if he sleeps till 7, Mrs. Nodder's gonna be happy. So like, let's get him to sleep till 7.
I saw him, like, I heard him kind of walking around and
yeah.
he grabbed the camera and his face is
in the camera. That's funny. Hey, what's up, Nuke? So I'm doing a smaller set today, so I probably won't be super long. Well, at this rate, I probably will. But yeah, about halfway through probably. It is only 7, so he is up earlier than typical. But with the big boy bed, we're happy. We're happy that he's at least sleeping till 7. You know, he's so cute. He gets it from me. Yeah. So anyway, Fallout. So I've been burned. I played so much of No Man's Sky and Elite Dangerous. And Elite Dangerous specifically was like, it's a recreation of the Milky Way. Like, so all of the planets, all of the systems, you can go to all of them. And then like later on they released like you can land on every planet. You can go on a rover on every planet. Go outside. Smokey. Go outside. Whatever. You can go on a rover on any planet. And then slowly I discovered, especially in Elite Dangerous, that that's true. There's just nothing to do there. There's too much. There's too much that, like, you would go on a planet, you're like, cool, here's another desolate world. Excellent. And I'm sure that in our galaxy there are desolate worlds. That makes sense. That is more realistic. But like in video games, I don't necessarily want to go for realistic. So I feel like Elite Dangerous lost me a little bit because they went this like hyper realistic route where it's like, it's a recreation of the Milky Way galaxy. Isn't that cool? It's like, sure. But that's like kind of boring. It's like we do the same stuff everywhere all the time. It's the same thing over and over and over. And no matter, like, I'm doing the same thing just on a different planet. And it's like, okay, cool. So here's what fun is better than realism for sure. So what I want to see, and what I thought we'd probably get out of Starfield, what makes me a little more cautious about it, is I want a bunch of planets to go to. I want a bunch of locations to go to, but I want there to be things there to do. I want a more curated experience. So something right now, like, honestly, Star Citizen does well for me right now, because while it's taking so long for them to get out, it's because they're curating experiences on planets as they go. Like right now you got 4 planets to go to, but there's so much stuff to do on every one of those planets. On every one of those planets there's things to do. So I worry about these games that are like, yeah, you know, you can go to any system and there's billions upon billions of places to go, and I'm like, that's gonna be boring. Sorry. Like, Elite Dangerous now has bases you can explore, but they still feel kind of repetitive. Exactly. I tried out the beta when they went on foot for Elite Dangerous, which I think is great. Like, you can finally get out of your ship, but I noticed the same thing. So I land at a station, and then I land on another station, and I'm like, this is like the same station, basically. Like, but that's very Elite Dangerous. That's the feeling I got from Elite Dangerous years ago when I played it like so much and then got burnt out on it because it's like there's nothing to do here. There's really nothing here that I haven't already done. There's no incentive for me to leave the system because it's just another system full of the same things, you know? Like, exploring is great to me when there's things to explore. Skyrim was wonderful to explore because around every corner was something highly curated that they wanted you to find and they wanted to be interesting. So I just worry about how many planets there are and how interesting it's going to be to visit them all. Are you playing Star Citizen with Coleman? I didn't know Coleman was playing Star Citizen. Can I? When does he play? Does he, like, because I would absolutely love to play that with more people. I play it kind of solo right now, casually. But if he's playing, I would totally play with him. Limited but fleshed out is so much better than a super expansive and not fleshed out. 100%. So I would have preferred if Todd Howard had come out and said, you'll be able to explore an entire star system in Starfield. You know, whatever colonized space is at the time, or maybe 2 or 3 star systems. And if he had said there's about 100 planets, I would have been like, okay, like that's a lot. So there's probably still going to be some that are not super interesting. But when you're talking hundreds of planets in hundreds of systems, so thousands of planets, it's got to be procedurally generated. And when it's procedurally generated, I'm sorry, it's boring. It's boring. That's just my personal opinion.
Credits
will do fine.
N0 Ender.
Hi. Good morning, Small Levi. How are you? Not sure. I've heard him talk about it occasionally. I'll have to ping him on Discord or something, because I would probably play that game more if I had like a group of people who were playing it with me, you know. I'd probably play that more because I like it. I like it a lot, even in its
Chuck Norris's water.
Infancy
it's
state.
A roundhouse kick of hydration.
Did I hydrate on the last one? Thank you, Nuke. I feel like clumsy. Did you do the last hydrate? Clumsy did a roundhouse kick of hydration. Did I? I think I did. Thank you, Nuke. Okay. For some reason, that just like kicked into my brain that I didn't think about it. Kind of weird. Anyway, even in its infancy, Star Citizen right now is infinitely more interesting to me than just about any other space game. And I know that people are hypercritical of it. I'm hypercritical of it because it feels like it's been forever. But when you play it and you see the scope they're going for, you're like, okay, this kind of makes sense why it's doing what it's doing, you know? It really is like, the name of the game is Citizen, right? So you think about like less about, oh, it's a space game, and more about what does it feel like to actually be a citizen of a space. I was going to say utopia, but it's definitely not a utopia. A space commercialized space. Like there's all these corporations and stuff, right? And that seems to be the direction we're headed in. And they do go pretty realistic with their stuff too. The flight is very realistic, stuff like that. But it just feels so much more curated than something like Elite. And that's why I think and I hope that eventually something like Star Citizen would end up being a lot better than something like Elite Dangerous because of the curated nature. How's this? Oh, does it go like that? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Just push that on there. Very nice. Starting to look like an N-1 Starfighter. Corporate space. Yeah, exactly. I'd also like to get back into playing Cyberpunk too, but man, guys, I just don't have time for all these games. Yeah, the bot blocks links if you're not a VIP, I think. That's just to keep people from putting oh, space.co. I see what you mean. Yeah, it thought it was a link, so space.co. Yeah. But yeah, the bot does that to keep people from posting harmful links in case somebody's trying to troll somebody or something. Oops, I'm not building on screen there. Zeke heard you say space and said space. Rocket ship. See him here. Hear him say, yeah. I can't pull myself away from Shipbreaker. It's just so chill. I liked Shipbreaker. I played it when it was in early access. I should probably revisit that too. Because, yeah, I agree. Very chill. Very chill, very fun. I actually had played the Cycle like as like a off-stream kind of chill type game where I can jump in and jump out. But Hard Space Shipbreaker might be better for that. Might be. Don't talk smack about Space Corp or Big Space will be coming for you. Oh no. Well, they'll have to get in line after why am I blanking? I'm blanking now. And then I'm panicking. There's slight panic setting in that I'm blanking. Okay, bud. You want to say rocket ship? You want to sing rocket ship real quick? Okay, ready? He wants to sing rocket ship. You ready? Sing it.
Dip, dip.
Okay. He wants to play.
We're going to dip away.
We are leaving today. Our home is our ship.
Dip. Rocket dip. We're going to dip.
Okay, good job, bud. It's not done yet. Can I finish it? Can I finish it and then you can see it? Okay. You want to go watch out there?
No.
Oh, okay. You don't have to watch.
We're making pancakes.
You're making pancakes?
We're trying to make pancakes.
High five. Okay. Go help Mama make pancakes, okay?
Wait.
Okay. I love you. Go on. Do it. You want to watch Rocket on the TV? He's obsessed with this song called Rocket Ship. I could play it. Do you want me to play it for him on stream?
Sure.
Okay, I'll play it. You guys want to hear the Rocket Ship song that he's obsessed with? Let me find it. It's called Rocket Ship by Kathy McCarty. I don't know almost nothing about this song. It might be copyright, but I currently have the audio not going to VOD, so I don't think I'll get smacked for it. It's also an older song. I don't know. So, there we go. We'll just have it on in the background. Transformative. I thought he was gonna sing Rocket Man from Elton John for a second. Yeah. Okay. Putting this one here. I don't know why he's so obsessed with this song, but he loves it. It's a literal bop. Rocket Man or this one? Bing today. I can't help but sing it. It's in my mind all the time. It's fitting for this one. This one's a bop. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Then the red pole goes in here. And then we stack all these. Going on the old playlist. Yeah, I think this one was like from when? I think this is an older. There's 50,000 monthly streams on Kathy McCarty. I know nothing about this group. We just found this song and he loves it. You don't know me and I don't know you either. Rocket ship. Is that working? Oh, okay. So about halfway through, we got to put one of these. Interesting. Interesting. My brother's recommending leather chairs now. I can hear him singing it out there. Get it, Zeke. And then, whoops, this one. Where's that piece? Oh, right up here by the keyboard. Speaking of which, if we get to it, I want to talk keyboards this morning. Sip. Oh, that. That cool? Cool little engine. Hey, it's Troy. Good morning. My 6-pound keyboard. It might be more than 6 pounds. It's heavy. Yeah, I definitely want to talk about keyboards because I got a keyboard update. I've been excited. I was going to talk about it with y'all on Thursday, but I had to miss that. So maybe we'll get to talk about it here before we finish this morning. How you doing, Troy? Ooh, it's a cool little engine on the bottom there. How does that go? Is that right? You think that's right? Or... yeah, that's gotta be it. Well, that's the song that Zeke loves. It's called Rocket Ship. For some reason, he loves it, so... let's see. Let me get back into our other playlist here. Okay. Custom keyboards look so freaking cool. This one, I'm telling you, I think you guys are going to like it. The Rocket Ship song's kind of an earworm. Thank you. Yes, it is. So we first saw it on a little show called Futurama, which is one of my favorite like animated shows. I'm not even really that into like what they call adult animation, but for some reason Futurama is my right now it's my comfort show. It's my go to sleep show. And there's just one section in there where they play that song for a second. And I think as he was getting more into rocket ships and he was saying like rocket ship, I had started like singing it because it was an earworm. And then he like started repeating it. And then before we know it, that was like showing him and as soon as I showed him the song, it was over. He was like, this is all I want now. This is my life. A bop. I'm still learning to speak Zoomerese. You mean it's a bop? Sure. You're all right. You're all true. Okay, it's sticker time. Blech. I still need to make that sticker. Some kind of like stinger that we play whenever we do stickers. Number 2, that would be this one right here. Let's zoom and focus. It'd be something like, it's sticker time and we hate it. You know I talk a big thing about stickers, right? And and every time I've done it here on stream, it's gone over very well, right? I have not had an on-stream sticker mishap, but I've had them off-stream, especially in my younger days. So I'm traumatized a little bit by it. Of like not getting the sticker on right, trying to peel it off, ripping said sticker. Maybe it worked. Maybe I do better under pressure this way. I don't know. Man, got it. I've got to look at these fingers. These fingies. I've got to moisturize my hands, guys. Look at that. They'll just dry skin. Ugh, imagine. Ugh. Feel bad for Mrs. Nonder. There goes the dogs. Get back to
I'm a Swedish Viking.
Oh. That's just for Zeke. He'll hear it here in a second. All right. Sticker number 1 done. No mishap. So I think we're okay. Let's see. I think I missed some. Do these Lego sets come with that orange tool you have, or is something separate? Yeah, each one comes with one. I have a huge collection of these. You've gotten 2 in a set. Which one came with 2? The blue ones are pretty neat. I feel like they work great as brick separators, but I find as sticker accessories, like to help put stickers on, I find it invaluable. But I do wish there was like, I don't know, like it'd be cool if there was like a collection, like maybe you might get one that's like gold. Like maybe you get a golden one, right? And if you get a golden one, you get a free ticket to Legoland. Like something like that. I don't know. That could be cool. This is why like I need to get a job marketing for them, you know? Okay, where are we at here? So this goes, where is it shown? Oh, okay. It goes against this. I was a little bit confused. Hey, you guys tell me on the Falcon. Okay, I could see the Falcon having 2. I might not have noticed. Y'all tell me. Do you care to see the instructions on screen? Or do they kind of get in the way? Is there anything about this current setup that you would like me to change? Is chat being over here, is that too distracting? Can you not see it? Is there anything about this current setup that you would change? You can be 100% honest with me. I won't feel bad. I want to make sure it's a good viewing experience for everybody. If you'd rather I shrink the scene down to have chat be outside of it, let me know. If you enjoy seeing what step I'm on, that's also totally fine. I just feel like if I make it any bigger than this, it gets like you lose real estate space. So I try to keep it small. So I'm like, is it too small? I just double guess myself on everything. So any feedback is completely welcome. This, this piece goes here. I think it's good. Okay, cool. Watch out, Non's gonna be the owner of Legoland after he gets that golden brick separator. Yep, like Willy Wonka, as long as he doesn't fall into the Lego river. You kidding me? That would be such a great idea for a movie. It's basically just Willy Wonka, but for Lego. Come on, genius. Nonder in the Lego factory. It's free real estate, pretty much. Willy Nonder in the... There's something there. I'll work on it. I'll shop that one a little bit. We'll see. All right, sticker number 2. Still have a whole nother bag to go. Let's get a focus on. Okay. No, Willy Nonka. Willy Nonka. All right, this one, this one's gonna be hard, okay? Because I want that stripe to go, whoops, sorry. I want that stripe to go down the middle, right? Okay. Actually, what I might do, I might actually put this on where it's supposed to be. Because then I can line it up exactly how it needs to be. Hello? How are you? How do you do this? Okay, there we go. All right, that's gonna be helpful. If one of the rooms you have to walk on Legos and barefoot, yes. Lego. Okay, as long as I do this way, I think we'll be okay. So I need like intense concentration sound to play during. Maybe I need like boss music. I need boss music to play. I really want to get this one right. We did it. It's a little off. Don't do it. It's not worth, typically, it's not worth trying. Oh, gosh, it's just a little bit off, though. I'm trying to talk to myself here, okay, Non? It's not typically worth taking off the sticker and trying again once you put it on, because the chances of you ripping it are pretty high, okay? No one will be able to tell. It's the Nani for me, yeah. I had that thought. I tried to play Clumsy's game. What was Clumsy's game? Yeah, I think it's fine too. I'm trying to talk myself into that, but thank you. I think you're right. It's a little bit shifted to the back. It needs to be more forward, but nobody's gonna notice. I tried to play Clumsy's game. Not Ninu Kuni. That is your game. The free-to-play one, the one that you had to delete for Lego Star Wars. Genshin Impact. I tried to play that, and so I created a character called Nani, like this. And I couldn't help myself, like that. I couldn't help myself. I had to. I don't actually like it when people go around saying that all the time, because it gets a little annoying. But in that particular game, I was like, I have to. Turns out that game didn't really have legs for me. I think it's great. I think it's fine. It seems like it'd be a lot of fun. But for me personally, I was like, eh. That looks fine, right? No problems here. I say Nani all the time. When it's all the time, it gets a little annoying, honestly. Like, for me personally, I'm like, an occasional, you throw an occasional Nani, and we're good. I just know some people who overuse that quite a bit. I don't even know if I've heard you say that before. I just came up with a very cursed idea. Oh no. All right, we're on to the second and last bag. What's the lady's name? The lady's name at the, on the Tatooine, what would you call it? Hangar? Oh my gosh, guys. Wait,
Cabbage.
Hold on. Cabbage. Don't test me. I can make Nani the new cabbage. Never. It won't stick. You don't have that kind of power. Okay. Yeah, what's that lady's name? I don't remember. She's very funny. Oh, I just don't remember the character's name. Okay, hold on though, too. Okay. Her name was Joe. Are you sure? I feel like that's not right. Look at the baby Yoda. Zeke. Zeke, look at Baby Yoda. And just a tiny little Baby Yoda. The tiny little baby. Oh, see. Grogu. I noticed some pieces missing on my Vader. One of those times
It's
where
Chuck
I shouldn't have
Norris's water.
had
It's a roundhouse kick
spare
of
pieces,
hydration.
but I did. Several weeks later, I realized why. What happened? Did one of your dogs eat it? Mos Pelga is the name of the town, of one of the towns. What is her name? I feel bad because I don't remember her name. They should have a little like info sheet like the other ones do. Anyway. He was watching Buzz, but God, it's so cute. It is very, very cute. I love the little one. But then also, oh my gosh, even cuter. Well, maybe not cuter, but as cute. This is the little BD-1 droid. I don't think it's technically BD-1 from Fallen Order, but it's the same type of droid. Look at how cute he is, too. This is the next set coming out, I think, in August sometime. They're doing this little BD-1 droid as a Lego set for about $100. I'm gonna save up for that one because I think that'd be great to add to the droid collection. How cute! August 1st. Yep. So this is the first time he has been in Lego form. Again, I don't think that it's BD-1. He is a BD unit, but it's not BD-1 like from Fallen Order. But it's still very, very cute. You know what? Okay, so we've been talking about rumors about that $350 UCS set. Is there any reason to believe that it wouldn't be the ship from Fallen Order? If it's not the Razor Crest, I really want it to be the Razor Crest. Oh, this is a beautiful hairpiece. Look at this. That's actually like really, that's gorgeous. Kind of looks like the same hairpiece Hagrid had. Is that what do you guys think? Is that the Hagrid hairpiece from Harry Potter? Just reused. Look at that. I like that. I actually really like that hairpiece. That's great. Okay, cool. So she has a wrench somewhere. There it is. Stand over there with all of them. There's all the figures. We definitely need Fallen Order Lego sets, but that's what makes me think they are doing BD-1. So if they're doing BD-1 and they got this super secret 350 UCS set, and they're also releasing a BD-1, could they release I can't remember the name of the ship from Fallen Order, but they could. Yeah. And the new game is coming out. That could be a good way to like market the game. I mean, I think it'd be happy either way because another UCS ship, we definitely need it. The Mantis, yes, thank you, Mantis. Yeah, I could almost see them doing that. But I want the Razor Crest so bad. I want a UCS Razor Crest. Like, you don't understand. It's, oh my gosh. Check out the Discord in Star Wars, sure. Joe was a human female resident from the town of Freetown on Tatooine, following the fall of the Galactic Empire. In response to a crate dragon threatening the town, its marshal, Cobb Vanth, give me some Cobb Vanth, love that man, agreed to work with the Mandalorian bounty hunter Din Djarin and a nearby tribe of Tusken Raiders to defeat the dragon, with Djarin volunteering for residents of... Okay, so there was a Joe. Okay, thank you. Thank you. There was a Joe. There's a Star Wars Joe. Your coffee tastes bad? Why does your coffee taste bad? You get spoiled with Dutch Bros. That's why. Oh, we got to start with this. Crew was right. Name was Joe. It's not the same person though that I'm talking about. Here, let's go. Mandalorian. Maybe if we look up the N-1 Starfighter. They are crying. What's in your head? Pelimato. Pelimato is her name. Mandalorian, Pelimatu, Grogu, and a BD droid. Great question, Dutch. So when I order, it depends. It depends on what I'm trying to accomplish. If I am pre-ordering sets, or like I did for this batch, I did it on May the 4th when they released, I'll go to the official LEGO website. If it's something I want to get quickly, then Amazon's the next best bet.
Cabbage.
But you got to get those VIP points with LEGO. Like, you got to, because eventually you'll be able to get, like, you'll be able to cash those in for free LEGO. So if you're going to buy LEGO anyway, it's kind of worth your time, I think, to do it on the official LEGO site. Their shipping's pretty fast. And you get those VIP points, those delicious VIP points. I have bought LEGO from other sites, obviously. Are those the right ones, you think? These a different color? It looks like those colors are supposed to match. Sorry, you probably aren't seeing what I'm seeing. That doesn't look... It looks like those are supposed to be the same color, right? But I don't see any of these type in light gray like that. So I think it might just be visually, it might be looking, the color might be looking a little bit different. Give me that focus. There we go. Yeah. Okay. I think this is correct. I think. If we end up with other light gray pieces at the end, we'll know we did it wrong, you know? Doesn't that go in? That's as far as it goes in. Okay. All right. These are the weapon system. Got some blasters going on there. I really want the new LEGO ship to be the Mantis. I put 2 the oof. Okay. Yeah. You need that info. Yeah, you do. When are you getting ready to come back? Oh, also, Dutch, when you do come back to streaming, because I've never seen you stream yet. I don't think I've ever caught your stream. What's your stream schedule going to be like? Do you have that down yet? Because I want to make sure that I'm available for that. I'm hyped for that. I'm hyped for Dutch Daddy Does. Oops, some of those things you've showed us already, teased us with, I'm definitely interested in. Slowly, yes. That's the best way to do it. All right, let's keep going. Looks like I'm doing this twice. I think... Well, where is it? Okay. Oh, it just all fell apart. It exploded on me. Oh no. There's a piece down there. I'm trying to get it with my foot. Got it. All right. For one, it'll probably be weekends only, mostly my morning / early afternoons. I can relate. I can relate. The mornings, that's when the dads come out to play, right? That's our time. About 5 hours ago till nowish. Okay, excellent. That's cool. Whoops. Still be able to catch each other, especially if you were to do like a Sunday morning. I think a Sunday morning would be excellent because I'm usually up on Sunday mornings. I just don't want to stream. Man, that is really Kay mentioned this too, that this part here is like really fragile, and I see why. Is there potentially any reason why? Oh, sorry, everything's falling apart now. I'm going. It'll definitely be Sundays at least. Sunday would be excellent. Saturdays are a bit up in the air. So it's kind of that other way around for me, where it's like, Mrs. Nonder gets Zeke up like every single morning, typically. And then of course on Saturday morning helps us out a lot by getting him up and ready to go while I'm doing this, especially since he's getting up earlier. So I like to be available on Sundays to do that too, you know. But I'm here typically, and I'm usually like playing some single player game or watching YouTube videos and stuff while I do it. So I would totally have yours up. I've made a miscalculation. This engine just doesn't seem right. Saturdays are a bit up in the air still. Is everything okay? Everything's okay. Definitely be mornings because that's the biorhythm I'm already on for work. Absolutely, me too. Yeah, I love getting up early on the weekends. I don't like to sleep in. Okay, I guess it's just gonna have to be okay. It's just that engine looks really flimsy down there. There's gonna be a better way to do that. Okay, I finished that gun. Let's move on. Yeah, so like, I love waking up early on the weekends because I actually get up earlier on weekends than I do during the week. Just because I like to do stuff on the weekends, you know? I'm actually excited to do something instead of I have to do something. I got up super early this morning, mostly because I was worried about waking up the boy before his time. So I got up I got up at like, I think it was like 4:45 or so, and I was like, well, I might as well get up. I typically get up about 5:30 on these days, so I was like, I'll get up and have plenty of time to get things going. Getting up on a weekend is such a vibe. I love it. Oh, okay. That's just a little cover for that. That's cool. Clumsy made a Nanka in memes. Oh no. Hold up. Willy Nanka and the Lego Factory. Wait, my face is on all of these people too. That's so scuffed. I love it. That is just a screen cap from the stream. Okay. That's really good. This might be my favorite thing you've done. This is why you need artists in your community, guys, for stuff like this. This is exactly why. Yep. I agree. Pin it good. Boom. It has been pinned. Clumsy did that. I love how that little detail of me also being all the people behind I didn't see right away. I just saw me as Wonka. Then I was reading the title, and when I got down and started gazing at these people, I was like, oh no. Hang on. Oh, we got full screen now. This one might be my favorite. Can I zoom in anymore? Yeah. This one might be my favorite. Cause the Mike TV one's pretty good too. And there's Charlie. IRL height. Get out of here. This one looks good. I like the short shorts. See, I could pull off some jorts. The one on the far left, yeah. Clumsy, that's timeout material. Oh, this is great. You got that in quickly. Yeah, that was pretty quick. I take a little bit of issue with these. These don't quite look like Lego. Lego doesn't have holes in the studs. Traitor. Those might not be official Lego bricks. Canceled. Wow. Clumsy. Okay, can I ask something? Feel free to say no, okay? An emote. A Nanka emote. Willy Nanka. Oh no, you can't. No, I'm asking her for an emote. We need a Willy Nanka emote. That is perfect. Baby rage. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How can you top that? Oh, we need it. We need an emote. Clumsy, do you think you could draw something like in your style that sort of looks like a cross between me and Willy Wonka? I think I can pay I believe in paying artists, obviously, and this is a small token. But I can gift you a sub. At least for something like that. You're worth, like, art is worth way more than that. But that's like the least I could do, because that would make a perfect emote. Just chef's kiss emote. This thing keeps falling off. That is really weird. I gotta pay special attention now that I'm not forgetting any steps, because when going back to your roots, one piece of artwork for one sub. Well, I mean, there's more than just the 1 month, you know? You know, Troy? I mean, I'd allow you to gift it for me, you know? That'd be a good way to, like, I always feel weird, like, asking people, like, to do artwork, because it's like, I don't think you should get something for free, but that would be kind of a good way to compensate at least a little. I mean, it's definitely doing an emote, like, custom artwork like that for people is worth more than one monthly sub, you know? But, you know what I mean? It only seems fair that if you create the emote, that you should be able to use the emote, right? I'll draw a pic for a sub, and it gotta be more than that, I think, right? This engine piece, Kay told me about this, and he's so right. This engine piece down here is so flimsy. It's like it's gonna fall off. It falls off like at the lightest pressure. Speaking of which, Kay's probably gonna be mad at me because I told him I'm doing this one next week, but I changed my mind at the last minute, so he's probably gonna be upset that I did it without telling him first, because he would have gotten up early to see it. I made Nanka my wallpaper. Oh, Nanka's such a great name for an emote, though, don't you think? Like, it would just be, like, that would be the name of the emote, is Nanka. You can use it as, like, a condescending Wonka thing. That would be cool.
Why, you stuck-up,
Aw.
half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Project Troy gifted 3 months of tier 1 to Clumsy Artist.
Jeez,
They've
dude.
gifted 5 months in the channel.
3 months, dude. Troy, I was just gonna give her 1 month, so you beat me to it. Dang, that's so nice of you. Thank you, Troy. I appreciate that. Troy's on staff, so it's like from all of us, you know. He doesn't get paid, but he's on staff. If I ever get to the point where I make enough that I can have employees, I'll pay him. Imagine having employees. Ugh, yuck. All right, we got the canopies on. All right, now we're working on engines, so I'm going to move this aside. Nacelles. That was too kind of you, Troy. I expected you to give her like 1 month so that then I could do the next one, but you got all 3 in there. But that's on behalf of all of us, right? He's like, no, I'm taking all the credit for that one. Clumsy's already contributed quite a bit of artwork to the channel anyway. We've got...
Cabbage.
Let's see. Can I see? No, that just takes you to customer support. If you look at the emotes, everybody. Let's see. So here's all the emotes. We got, I think this one. Yeah, this one for sure. This one's a Clumsy classic. That's Nonder Santa. So if you click on Nonder Santa, you'll see the artist is Clumsy Artist. It's my birthday. I'm giving to others. That's so kind of you. On your own birthday. What are you doing for your birthday? You got any cool plans? Happy birthday. Oops. You got any cool plans other than being philanthropic? You got an Xbox. That's cool. Excellent. I really think that with Xbox Game Pass, an Xbox is an excellent choice. Hook that bad boy up with a capture card. You got a good like you could use your laptop to stream off of, and you got a good gaming machine. Like, yeah, man. Xbox is a great value. Which one did you get? Technically, you got 2 Xboxes. Clumsy, do you have an IG account named the same as here with underscores, but I don't really post on there? Not really. We had something, but it got canceled. Oh, man. Oops. Yeah, I mean, as I get older, the less I like to... Like, I don't like want to celebrate my birthday, per se. You know what I mean? Having, like, a chill day where I get to do what I want is enough for me, you know? These little paddles. It's cool. Oh, it goes on top of this. We do that 2 times. One happy birthday, 1 cabbage equals 1 happy birthday. Okay. I don't understand. Why were you up so late? Or why are you up so early, silly? Not right now, but you said you were up at 4 a.m. I don't think 8 a.m. is that early, but you were up at 4 a.m. What's going on with you? That's way too early. You need your beauty rest. Like, you really... Okay. We got some greebles going on here. Just a couple little parts in here that are making this a little bit more interesting. So engine. Typically in sets like this, you don't get a ton of greebles because it's just interested in getting the basic shape down. This is kind of like a standard Lego set. It was about $60, not bad. About the price of your average video game. And a beautiful display piece. And you still get some greebles. I got up because my head felt like a balloon. Oh, man. And if you're Nanka, can Panda and I be your Oompa Loompas? Absolutely. Or they would have to be... It would have to be like this. It'd have to be Oompa Loompas like that. So that just fits with the narrative, you know. I didn't fall asleep till 4 a.m. Ooh, not that I was up. If I was up earlier, I'd have been here. I haven't slept well lately. That sucks, man. Man, I was telling that to Mrs. Nonder. It's just like it's probably just something about getting older, right? But the older I get, the more I'm just like, sleep is like probably the most important thing to me. I know that sounds bad. And I don't mean just for me. I mean for my whole family. Like, to me, my biggest objective is to make sure that Zeke gets enough sleep. I try to work on Mrs. Nonder, but, you know, she's her own person. So she gets to do what she wants. But, you know, making sure everybody gets enough sleep, because there's nothing worse than having to get through your day with little to no sleep. I really, truly think there's nothing worse than that. Well, okay, that's a little hyperbolic, but you get what I mean. There's definitely things worse than that. But it's pretty bad to have to get through your day on little to no sleep. I actually did that recently and it wasn't fun. I had a horrible day. I hated it. But yeah, man. I hope you get that figured out. Have you ever thought about doing like some kind of sleep study? Do you feel like it's an insomnia type situation? Yeah, I mean, I've never really spent like many nights with no sleep, especially not on purpose. So I've been very fortunate in that instance. If my sleep ever gets bad, I feel like that's gonna be a big problem for me, because I'm just a giant baby. When I can't get sleep, like I'm in a bad mood. Just nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. You have? Okay. That's good. I've done it yet. Maybe I should bite the bullet. You should. I mean, especially if it seems like it's a problem that is persisting and not just like random. Like, oh, just sometimes I have a problem. If it feels like it's being a little more consistent, I would definitely do it. Yeah, I baby rage when I don't get enough sleep. It's true. It just makes everything so crappy. Like, it makes it hard to like engage with work. That's like the last thing you want to do. Like, I do not want to work right now. I really just should call out. Or using flowers here for this step, which is interesting. Again, just adding a little bit of greeble flair, like a little gear. But that's a flower piece. Isn't that cool? I think that's kind of cool. Wanna be just like you. And this one doesn't have one, so it's just adding some flair, you know? I love a little flair. It impacts me in work some too, more of not hitting my personal goals. I meet expectations. Yeah, so like you do your best to get all your work done, and that, you know, so that part of your life doesn't suffer. But one, it's a slog to get through. And two, like you just, yeah, then all your, like for me, all of the stuff I'm trying to do for healthy habits, that's what goes out the window, right? When I don't get enough sleep, I definitely don't want to wake up and start doing push-ups first thing in the morning, right? But if I get enough sleep, I'm much more motivated to do that kind of stuff, you know? Ric Flair, woo! I'm Ric Flair, woo! This is cool details. Look at that. Maybe it's been a while since I've done like what's considered a kind of a standard Lego set. Look at that. They didn't make us put a sticker on this one. Thank God. Like literally, thank him. 'Cause geez. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. This one doesn't go on a pedestal. It just goes like that so that everything is even. Okay. Now, do those ones go on that? Oh, yep. So I messed this up. Where did I mess it up? There. Yeah, okay. I got to put another flower piece right here. Another one of these little arms right here. And then the little speakerphone things can go on. Oops. There we go. Very cool. Very cool details. Zeke's word of the day, indecisive. My goodness. Wait, he's saying the word indecisive? Hey, Zeke. Indecisive. Or that's just what he's doing. He's being indecisive. I thought you meant he's like saying the word indecisive. That's a big word for him. A big word for me. Shoot. He's being indecisive. Okay, cool. It's like, I could almost hear him go around, indecisive. That'd be so cute. Yeah, sometimes he goes back and forth like, don't want to do that. Don't want to do this. And it's like, okay, well, then you don't have to. And it's like, but I don't want to do that. And I don't want to do that. And they're like, ah. Okay, make up your mind. Kids, it's almost like they don't know what they want, you know? Lame. Okay, we're putting one of these in here. Sketch up a quick concept for the emote. We want to see it. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Oh, there's Lars's. Sorry, Lars, I didn't see this before. My third basket thing made out of paper grocery bags. Those are paper grocery bags. That's cool. Very nice. Sorry I didn't see this earlier. I remember you said something about it and I didn't come over to it. That's so cool that you can make that out of paper grocery bags. Nice. Oh, clumsy. Look at that. That is going to be so cool. How do you just do that? How is that something that a person can just do? Like, it's been like 20 minutes. And she just like, yeah, this is basically it. Like that. That's it. That's like exactly what I wanted it to look like, you know? Jeez. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's awesome. Good work. See? Ape is even confused, you know? All right. Be all right. Oh, this engine. I'm really impressed with this engine. Sorry, you're not seeing it. Look at this. I'm really impressed with this. This is pretty neat. Okay, and that's going to attach. Be all right. Flip it this. Whoop. Oh. Okay, so this is. Wait. Okay, wait. Let's get it the way that they're showing it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. It's supposed to all. Yeah, it all comes together. Look at that. Yeah. Be all right. That's going to be perfect, Clumsy, for sure. Everything's gonna be all right. Don't remember all the lyrics, but this is a cool song. Little lightsaber on the bottom. A little lightsaber. That's how Zeke says lightsaber. It's a lightsaber. Got a little French ancestry in there somewhere. I don't know. All right, how far does this overlap, do you think? It definitely overlaps. It's hard to tell. It's right here. I think it's gonna be, oh, I guess I can tell. Yeah, so it stops right at the 2. Yeah, it's gotta be this one then. There we go. A little bit of overlap. Yeah, he was a little bit of French. I don't know when it comes to lightsaber. Well, I'm gonna go play the cycle. Cool. I started playing that as well, so maybe we should get together and play something sometime. The boy's already speaking baguette. Have fun on her bike cycle. Let me know what you think. Have you played it yet? Or is this your first time playing it? Nuke. I definitely think that that game will be better with other people. Solo's like, meh. Look at that. Look at that sweet engine. Okay, next one. Some good details in that engine. Adds a little heft to that too. Scroll up a bit. Oh, on the instructions or on like this? It's really hard to get it centered exactly where it needs to be. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no. Oh no, 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 too much. Too much abort. Oh no. Oh gosh, where was I? In chat. Okay, sorry. All right, that's the first engine. I've been ruined. I'll never financially recover from this. Okay, scroll up a bit in chat. Did you see the Lego Ferrari Daytona? No. Did you put it in Discord or should I search for it? Ooh, what's in Star Wars? Oh, that's Joe. Okay. Lego Ferrari Daytona. Just now in Lego. Okay, cool. Lego Ferrari Daytona SP3. Yoicks. Yoicks. Okay. I'm gonna say something controversial. Okay. A little controversial. I'm not a fan of Technic. Okay, I like Technic elements in my Lego because obviously they give good structure. Like there's a lot of Technic elements in this so far, but I don't really like full-on Technic sets. Last screenshots of video. Yeah, it's very loud. It's a bop. Jeez, I mean, it's impressive, though. Don't get me wrong. Oh, the doors open. That's pretty cool. Gosh, it's just so, like... It's got suspension. It's very cool. Don't get me wrong. Wow. Not a fan of Technic, to be honest. But, like, with how big it is, it's very cool. I've just never been a huge fan of the specifically Technic sets. Like, I love Technic elements. But it is cool. I can appreciate how cool that is. It is huge. The engines, pistons. Yeah, they do really, really cool stuff with Technic. I totally agree, and I get it, and it's a valid form of Lego. However, not a huge fan. I'm also not a fan of Technic, but you can appreciate how pretty it is, right? Yeah. Mrs. Nonder has built a lot of the creator car things like the Mustang. Like she has this one. So she's built things like this that are the creator style and less Technic. It does have some Technic elements. I prefer these over the Technic ones, but I am very impressed by it. Yeah, the Mustang's pretty sweet. We're hopefully going to get a better spot for her to display her Lego sets because she also has Lego sets. They're currently in Zeke's room, and we're going to definitely need to find spots for her stuff before that. Hello, PG name. Welcome back. Get this all back up. But yeah, it's very impressive, and they're definitely hard to build. So, in the most recent season of Lego Masters, they saw a Lego Ferrari set for. Thank you. Saw a Lego Ferrari set for like a couple minutes, and then it got destroyed, and so they had to rebuild it from memory. And I looked at Mrs. Nonder, and I'm like, I'm out. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that. Like, that would disqualify me from Lego Masters, you know? I love Lego Masters. Lego Masters is great. It's great. So, there's a guy on Twitch. His name is Brick N. Nick. So like Brick and, but the letter N, Brick and Nick. He does, I'm not back on the Lego scene, sorry about that. He does Lego builds, a lot of custom builds on Twitch. And he's actually going to be on Lego Masters. Like, I don't know him personally per se, but I think it's pretty cool that somebody in the same realm as me is going to be on Lego Masters next season. So that's pretty cool. Another one, Tricky Bricks. He was season 1. I feel like I remember who you were talking about. What'd you say earlier? August is a deadly month. A deadly month for what? For Lego prices and things we want to buy in August. Tricky Bricks. I'll probably know exactly who this is when I look it up. Looks like he has his own website now. Tricky Bricks.
Savage.
Let me see. Show me pictures about. Show me pictures. 'Cause I am a child. Oh, come on. Yeah, those guys. Yeah. Flynn DeMarco and Richard Board. Yeah, I know. Okay, cool. I didn't know like that what they went by, so yeah. I gotta tell you guys, I would love to be in Lego Masters one day. I don't think I am a Lego Master, if I'm being honest. I'm not. Yeah, it's super detailed for $400. Like, yeah. I think if my goal right now is to find a way to get more space where I can spread out the Lego a little bit better and have a dedicated Lego station along with dedicated streaming for that Lego station. So a nice big table with a lot of space, multiple camera angles. And once I get that, and also storage and display, once I do something like that, I would like to get back into building custom stuff. I'd like to get into building my own creations again. If that goes well, and I practice enough, and I'm like, I could probably hold my own, at least not be utterly embarrassed on Lego Masters, I would consider. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but I would totally consider applying, at least. I have great performance anxiety, so I don't feel like I would win. However, it would be an amazing experience. I love building sets, but having to create something on my own. I created my own stuff like all through my childhood. I know it's there. The ability is there within me. It has always been a matter of space, of time, of like monetary funds in order to do something like that, and availability of the right bricks to build the thing that's in my head. And I would love to one day at least be able to give it a try. Give it the old college try. I dropped out of college after 2 years, so maybe that's not relevant. But give it a real chance, and just see if I could do it. But I do love making my own stuff. But I don't know if I could ever be Lego Master, But I'd be willing. I think it'd be a great journey. It'd be such a cool thing to follow on stream if that were to happen. It could be really, really cool. If you want to see some of the stuff I built before, I currently have a video on my YouTube channel. If you're not currently following on the YouTube channel, we do a lot of like stream highlights. But I'm trying to post some more content there. Go to my channel here real quick. You can find me. You can search for Nonder with the 0 and you'll find me. But I have this. I found my my childhood Lego creations on the old brick shelf. So if you haven't seen that yet, I recommend it. It's pretty fun. Yeah, so like I think I see. I was a kid, obviously, but I think I see some skill in me that hasn't had the ability to develop due to a lot of different reasons. And I'd like to see if I could develop that skill even as an adult. I think that would be nice. But that's kind of my goal, right? I would love to at least get to a space where I'm creating stuff because I think it's fun. Whether or not I end up on Lego Masters, I don't really care. But I think it's fun to create things. And you can only do so much with sets, you know. I think most of what is fun about what we do here is the conversation and the people while we build the sets. It isn't so much that the sets are like, you know, the reason why people are here, you know. It's because of me. Because you guys like me or something. It's weird. It's really weird. There's that self-confidence just taking a nosedive. But yeah, I would just like to get back into building. I'd like to have space. You know, I've got enough space in here that I could probably put another desk, like maybe over here. But I really need the storage and display becomes an issue very, very quickly. All right, the last sticker. You should do a graphic for last sticker. I should really work on graphics. Oh, all these shoulds, but never do. Come on, give me that focus. Give me that sweet focus. Look at those gross hands. Okay, the last sticker. One of the things I have on my mind to build myself for the UCS Millennium Falcon there, and I know this has been done a lot of times, but I've always wanted to do it. I want to build a hangar. I want to build the Death Star hangar as sort of a display / diorama. For some reason I can't get my eyes to focus on that. It's all running together. Some sort of display diorama. Come on. You got this. You got this. There you go. There you go. Last sticker. Anyway, a diorama of the Death Star hangar where Obi-Wan and Vader are fighting, and the Millennium Falcon there, and I'll set up stormtroopers and just set up a whole scene, right? But more as like a dual purpose. It would act as a display piece for the Falcon as well. That's one of the things that I have in my mind. But I mean, also at the end of the day, sometimes it's just cool to just build, you know? Just build something from your mind.
Still not
it's
sure
great.
If I actually like you, but Mrs. Non-Dare does.
I hope so. Why aren't you sure if you like me? I would think after all this time. You haven't ran away screaming, so obviously. You've put up with my wishy-washy friendship. Where I haven't seen you in like 4 years, right? We do need to do something. I know I say that all the time. I gotta stop saying it, because then I just feel bad that I don't, you know? Thank goodness this one's not a sticker. Thank you, Lego, for not making me put a sticker on this right here. Ugh. With the hole in the middle? No. No, 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 no. Wait. Oh, no. Wait. Put this on here first. Don't start doing that already. All right. That was way late. Was it? Did it delay in sending, or were you just, Oops, put it on the wrong one. So you gotta get these right. Was I super delayed, or? I've seen Kay since I've seen you, I know. You stole my VR. Kidding. I do want to get one, though, because I really want to play stuff with him now. I think we could do some really fun content in doing some VR games together. We'll stream it if possible, and do some fun VR stuff. I just gotta save up for one. They're just so expensive, and ugh. And it's not like I don't already have like so much to do, you know. Okay, I'm gonna put slip these in here. All right. Time to connect the engines. That should be it right there. Squish it all together. There we go. Squishy. I love it when it comes together like that. This one spins. Can you hear that? Try to dabble in ASMR Lego. You have a VR headset, Clumsy? That'd be fun. There's some things I love about VR. There's other things I hate about Oculus as a company because, Facebook. But it's like really like the only accessible platform right now, because like the HTC Vive is just way too expensive. But I hate the Facebook takeover of VR. I think it's the worst thing to happen to VR ever. Because it's Facebook. Okay, flipping that over. We got this on the top. Okay. I love the different... I love how these engines and stuff are so different from each other. Let me zoom out. Actually, let me hit you with the wide. There you go. See a little bit better. Move this. You need to be able to see the whole thing anyway. I like how the engines are like, it's symmetrical, right? But each one is a little bit different than the other. See, this one has this on it. This one doesn't. I don't know, that's pretty cool. I haven't had to switch over to Facebook yet, which is weird. I think if you had an Oculus account before, you're kind of grandfathered in. And I think that you'll be able to keep that until later. Is that it? Wait. Is that really it? You just put in the missiles? Did we just finish then? What is this? What are these pieces? Hold on. What are these pieces? These look important. Oh no, I'm a grandpa. What are these? I've never seen these pieces before. These have got to go somewhere, right? Uh-oh. Oh boy. I've never seen these before. Have you guys seen these before? What are these? I've never... Huh. Okay, hold on. Let's look through the instructions. Let's see if we missed it somewhere. They sure are funky. I've never seen these before. They don't have any traditional studs on them, so they won't go anywhere. Watch, it's like a middle piece in the middle of both of these engines or something. Here, I'm gonna go full screen on instructions, see if you guys can help me figure out. Let me know if you see that piece in here as we're... Make note of the step number if I pass it. It's just weird that there's like two of a piece that I didn't use in here at all for anything. That's odd to me. And it was in the last bag, or in bag number 2. Are they something that she holds? Like, are they just like set piece things? I'm confused. And here's bag number 2. They were in bag number 2. All right, let's go back. Maybe they'll show us at the very end. Okay, so yeah, we can put missiles in. Cool, that's awesome. Whatever. You can put the Darksaber and his backpack in here, his jetpack. No mention of these pieces? What are these? They have Lego printed on them. Wait, check her figure again. I think it's a belt. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, hang on. Let me zoom. Let's get a good focus going. Holy crap. Wait, does Mando have one too? Wait, what are these? Wait, I've never seen these before. Whoops, backwards. Holy cow, you're right. It's a belt. How cool is that? Wait, does Mando have one? Did I miss it on Mando? Going back in time. Show me that, Mando. Show me that. Mando. No, he's not wearing one. So this one would be extra then, which is fine. He could wear one though, couldn't he? Why doesn't he get a belt? Why didn't he get a fancy belt? Why didn't he get a fancy boy belt? I'm giving him a fancy belt. Why not? It makes him taller. Oh, because it doesn't fit with his backpack. You see how it edges his backpack off a little bit too much. Okay, so he doesn't get a belt. No belt for you. I've never seen those before. Is that new? That might be new. This guy could get a belt. We could put a belt on him. This is the old Mando figure. This is the Gen 1 Mando. Before all his fancy Beskar. This one would look great with a belt. Yeah. Yeah, he looks good. I make this look good. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Well. Very cool. There, the old Mando gets a belt now. I have no idea about these things. Oh, we're geeking out over a belt here. I mean, and do what you got to do, you know. That's very interesting. Good eye. Good eye, Clemsy. Let's see. Did I just skip that part? So when we're opening bag number 2 is where it would start. That would already be here. Where you at, bag 2? Where you at, bag 2? Where do you start? Yep, it was there. I just missed it. It's belt time. Get away. I know you'd be able to see so much of my legs there. I'm wearing shorts. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Stab it. All right, there's some plastic. Last few sips of really cold coffee. Oops. Let's go ahead and get a cool shot of this, right? Let's get rid of all the extra pieces. We'll put those over here. Put you over there. All these extras. All right, let's see. What would be a good promo shot for this? Too bad that Baby Yoda can't have a belt. Yeah. See, this thing falls off again. I don't think of a better way. I can see where they want to have it kind of at an angle, but it really should be a better way to attach that. That is going to fall off constantly. All right, let's go back to the main cam. Make sure we're zoomed properly. I'm gonna get rid of the instructions for a minute. I'm gonna take a quick promo pic of this thing, if it'll fit, and then I will talk one last thing. I got some keyboard talk to go through with you guys, and then we'll call it a day after that. Of course, none of these guys will. There you go. Well, let's go down here. Look at that. The forbidden number. I got 69 bits. I have 420 donation. It's like the trifecta over here. Come on, keyboard. Yes, we're gonna do keyboard talk. I have some good stuff to talk about. All right, there's a little BD. You guys can go over here. I'm not a big fan of these shooter things. I don't know. Okay, let's get a quick promo shot. Let's make peace. No, don't do that. Just stop, man. Get help. Okay. Can we fit it all in? Can we fit it all in? Hang on, maybe we can. Ah, shoot. It's just this pad's just a little bit too small. Stretch. Dang it, it's gonna cut off on the right-hand side there. All right, hang on. Okay. We're putting a lot of work into this. I don't know. There we go. All right, say hi to the thumbnail. Get my arm out of the way. All right. That's going to be the picture we use later on. I'm going to go to twitter.com real quick and paste that in, and then we'll get started on keyboard talk real quick, okay? Okay. This is a great set. I like it. I'll put I should probably put Baby Yoda in here, shouldn't I? So Baby Yoda's going to go in there. I'm going to put all the figures in. Baby Yoda goes right there. Then Mando, unfortunately, has to get rid of his jetpack to be in here, I think. Or maybe that was just an option that they gave you. Yes, because see, it won't close. That's kind of lame. All right, Jin. Djinn Djarin. Oops, shoot. Okay, there we go. And then this thing pops open. A little storage bin. Little storage bin. Hi. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Let's put this aside.
Bomb has been defused. You know you like the 69 bits.
I mean, that was cool though. That was like, you're making a little beat there, yeah. That's cool. That is really cool. Oh gosh. All right, let's get rid of that because we gotta. Okay, I'm not gonna bring my mouse pad in because my mouse pad's gross. I need a new mouse pad. But let's talk keyboards real quick, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and let me go ahead and get rid of this real quick. Right? Isn't it a good beat? It's pretty good. Let me get rid of this. Come on, keyboard. Okay, all right. Let's go. I have been for the last... I just spilled coffee everywhere. This is not going the way that I thought it would. Yeah, we're going to talk mechanical keyboards. So like a year or so ago, shortly before Christmas last year, I was kind of getting into this world of mechanical keyboards. So I bought this computer. Here we go. Thank you, Troy. I bought this computer, right? And it came with a EVGA keyboard. It was a mechanical keyboard, had all the RGB, very gamer, not my typical style. My typical style at that point had been the slim Logitech keyboard, the MX Keys, which is a great keyboard, by the way, very silent and all that. But when I started using that gamer keyboard, I was like, I kind of like the mechanical feel. Like, I like it. I like the clicky. I like the tactileness. I think I'm going to start looking into mechanical. So it was a very gamer keyboard. I should have pulled that one out too, but it's neither here nor there. It was a very basic mechanical keyboard entry point. So for Christmas, I think it was either Mrs. Nonder or Kay. It might have been Mrs. Nonder. I did a little bit of research, and I got this keyboard, right? I knew little to nothing about keyboards at this point in time that I got this. So this was a great starting point, and I still aesthetically really like this keyboard. This is a Keychron K4A2. The A2 is important in this story, okay? I just realized I also have to grab something really quick. It was you. Okay, good. I'm not saying I don't like that keyboard, Mrs. Nonder. Don't get me wrong, okay? Don't get it twisted. Because, you know, I had no like knowledge about mechanical keyboards at the time. So I just picked one up that I thought was, pretty cool, right? As a good way to enter. I thought that I enjoyed clicky sounds. And I guess I do to a degree until I found out that there's other sounds out there.
It's Chuck Norris's water.
But Keychron,
it's a roundhouse kick of hydration.
Thank you. Keychron is big into custom
it's Chuck
keyboards,
Norris's
right?
Water. It's a roundhouse kick of hydration. It's Chuck Norris's water. It's a roundhouse kick of hydration.
I'm a Swedish
It's
Viking.
Chuck Norris's water. It's a roundhouse kick of hydration.
Sure you didn't, Troy. Sure. Anyway, Keychron is known for like their custom. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. I already need to pee. But Keychron is known for the custom keyboard. So I was like, okay, well I'll get this for Christmas. This has blue switches in it, which if you're not in the keyboard world does mean something. And like, don't worry, I'm not going to turn this into like a whole keyboard nerd thing. I just want to show you some things, okay? So if you're watching this like VOD after the fact, this is not like a keyboard type video. Anyway, you'll see. We need a new yard sprinkler, says Mrs. Nonder, so I'm probably going to have to get her one of those after this. So anyway, good keyboard. I like it. So I got it because I was like, okay, so Keychrons are custom keyboards. You can swap out the switches in them, right? So if you got a one type of switch in it, you can swap it out for another one, get a different sound, get a different feel. That's why I inevitably went with this one, right? Okay, so fast forward to like a couple weeks ago. I was looking around doing research, and I'm seeing all over the internet that the Keychron K4 is hot swappable, meaning you can swap out switches. Okay, this is a switch. This is a switch right here. This is an optical black switch, okay? For some reason, I had it in my head that this one would support optical switches, which I'm pretty sure, I'd have to find the website. I'm pretty sure I found that, though, that said it could. Check out the sound of this one. Pretty quiet as switches go. Because this one, oh, I was gonna leave my phone up. Oh shoot, I was gonna leave my phone up so you could hear this. Crud. Hang on, sorry. I took the Lego phone down, but I meant to leave that up so that you could see what I'm talking about. Okay, so hang on, give me just a moment. Shoot, I meant to have this up. Now it's not gonna turn on because it needs my face. My gross face. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. All right, we're connected. Everything should be good. Come on. Why are you being weird? Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Now you're good. All right. That's what I want to see right there. Okay, so all right. So this is the sound of this keyboard. This is a Keychron K4A2 with blue switches, right? Okay, here you go. You've probably all heard this sound a lot if you're watching the stream, and I'm like, you've heard this a lot. So those are blue switches. The blue switches are very clicky, right? Very, very clicky. Okay. Fine. I thought I liked clicky, but the real thing is, I thought I could modify this keyboard, right? Because the K4 is you can modify the K4, right? What I said before, though. K4A2. So I bought all of these switches, and I should have done a little more research because the K4A2 is not hot swappable. So guys, like, I took off every single one of these keys. I took every single one of these off. And then I started to try to take the switches off, and they wouldn't come off. And so I'm furiously looking up YouTube videos like, why are these switches not coming off? I'm watching people do tutorials. I'm watching people with what looks like the exact same keyboard. I'm watching them take them out. They just pop them right out, right? This is kind of what it looks like. I should have grabbed. There's the blue. I'm watching all these YouTube videos. Why aren't they coming out? And then I find in a random subreddit somewhere, they're like, oh, you have the K4A2. The K4A2 is not hot swappable. That's the term, hot swappable. I didn't know. I was like, okay, I'll get blues. I'll start with something clicky. And then after like a year, I'm like, okay, I want to switch to something else. I didn't do my research well enough. I love this keyboard. I love Mrs. Nonder for getting me this keyboard. I'm going to keep this keyboard. But it wasn't hot swappable. I'll take those switches. Normally I'm within 1 or 2. If you want them, they're yours. Will you check on your keyboard that it is compatible with optical switches? So here's the other thing too, is these ones are optical. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but like on non-optical ones, I don't have any with me right now, that have 2 pins right here that connect to the motherboard, or the board, not the motherboard, but the board. See, if any keyboard guys watch this video, they're going to get triggered by me. I apologize ahead of time. Okay, I'm new to this whole thing, but these are optical. So they are switched by, you see how you can see through to my finger right there? And when you push this down, they're triggered by optical. PCB, thank you, Levi. So yeah, I don't even think these would have been compatible anyway. But yeah, I would have to basically rip out the old ones from the K4, from the PCB. I'd have to rip them out without damaging the PCB and then resolder them on. But I don't even know if these are compatible anyway. So if your K6 is compatible with optical switches, Troy, you can have these. I actually have two of these containers because you needed like a certain number to have enough for the entire keyboard. So they're yours if you want them. Okay. All right. So fast forward then, after that, I'm like, well, now I'm obsessed. Now I need to work something out because I really want to try different switches, right? So I'm looking for a keyboard that is basically full size, essentially, that has the numpad. I do a lot of work with the numpad, and so I'm like, I don't want to have to relearn how to type numbers on the numbers up top. I'm down. I have to have a numpad. Yes, down the rabbit hole for sure. I now have, my YouTube is full of keyboard videos, just absolutely chock full of keyboard videos. And I accidentally watched some on our TV out there too, which I didn't realize was connected to Mrs. Nonder's account. And so now she has keyboard videos in hers, so she's extra happy about that. So anyway, as I was researching this, and just like, man, I really want to experience like a different sound. When I'm typing in here, Mrs. Nodder can hear me out there. One day she was using my computer and I was out in the living room. She was using my computer, typing something up, and I was like, holy cow. I didn't know that you could hear it that much. This keyboard is loud, which is great for like when I'm by myself in my office, but it's loud. So I feel bad for Mrs. Nonder. Yeah, she bought me this keyboard for Christmas, and then now I'm just like crapping all over it. I do like it. I love the aesthetic. If it had been hot swappable, it's my fault for not realizing it wasn't hot swappable. I thought it was. I just didn't do enough research. Now I've done a ton of research. I'm prepared. So anyway, I'm looking, I'm obsessing. I'm like, okay, do I go with a custom keyboard? Do I just buy one already pre-built. And then one day I'm on the Keychron website, which I still think, like, for me personally, I love Keychron keyboards. Now I have 2, so I like Keychron keyboards. And all of a sudden they drop a brand new keyboard. The Keychron Q5? Yes, Keychron Q5. Let me pull it up real quick. Hang on one sec. Okay. Let me pull a picture for you. All right. Here we go. This bad boy drops. And I have already been doing research into types of switches. I kind of get what the difference between a red, a blue, and a brown is. We're not going to get into that because we don't need to be that dorky. But this is the Q5. Full number pad. A really nice, like, I like the color scheme on it. I also thought that I could swap out the keycaps, which I can do on this one. But eventually I also want to be able to swap out the keycaps for, like, custom keycaps and whatnot. I heard somewhere that removing videos from your watch history takes them out of recommendations. Maybe some. I mean, I don't mind. I kind of like them, but it has really taken over my YouTube like crazy. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, I think that this is it. I know I want to go with like a brown switch because of the sound, and I think this is it. So I got it. Oh, it's not even going to fit in the camera. It's not going to fit in the camera fully. This thing is like all aluminum. Watch this. Here's the... It's heavy. It's hefty. Listen. Like, it's probably the heaviest keyboard I've ever owned. It's got that RGB stuff if I really want it, you know? I got that gamer cred. There's some rainbow colors to it. I prefer like a solid blue. So I think I have that set as one of the presets here. If I can get back to it. There we go. I prefer the solid blue. I like the solid blue. You could kill someone with that. You really could. Look at this. Oh, jeez. It's so heavy. I mean, that's just like all the way through aluminum. It's cold to the touch, which I find for some reason just so relaxing. That it's just like cold to the touch. But the real reason, I want you to keep in mind, like, can I zoom out? I could go, oh wait, I can go into this view. What am I doing? I can go into this view. There you go. There you go. Keep in mind, like, the kind of sound I'm trying to go for is something akin to the Lego build sound in Lego Star Wars Clumsy. Clumsy is currently playing that. She knows what I'm talking about. So, remembering what this keyboard sounded like. Here, I can actually do it right here. This is what all the keyboard channels do, right? They go like this and they go, oh, hang on, let me put this down here. They go like this and they click the mouse. Okay. Compared with, oh, hang on, I gotta get a notepad up because I'm actually connected. Spoiler. Oops, oh, sorry, oh, okay, this is super professional, okay? Here you go, all right. Let me bring up the volume. Here we go. Okay, right. Compared to that, this is honestly, I get so much joy out of typing on this thing. It's wild. Don't judge my typing, by the way. I learned how to type on AOL Instant Messenger, so LOL. OMG. WTF. So I kind of hunt and peck a little bit. But yeah, like, how good does that sound, guys? Like, I'm not trying to flex on the purchase. I just want you to hear that. And now Mrs. Nonder's like, oh, I can't even hear you out there because it just sounds so... It sounds so nice. So I purchased this because this one is hot swappable. I can put switches in this one. I don't think it's optical, but that doesn't matter. I can put any other type of switch in here. I can customize the keycaps. But when I tell you that I took this out of the box and typed on it for the first time, I was like, I don't know. This might just be it. Like, this might just be, this was the sound I was trying to go for. I think I'm okay. I think I'm fine with this. Okay, one more time. I start typing something actually, and then I just give up and start gibberish. And the space bar. The space bar is really key to a sound because it can sound very harsh, even in comparison to other keys, right? You got this one, and then how thunk, like it thunk, thunk, thunk. So like the key, the space bar is like so incredibly important. It's like dun, 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 dun. It's just, anyway, I can't explain it. But that has been my whole journey into keyboard land for the last month or so. And honestly, I think I'm happy with that. I think it's pretty much good to go. But I have the option in the future that I can swap out switches and do some more stuff. The only other thing I'm slightly interested in is, I could listen to it all day too. The only other thing I'm slightly interested in is these ceramic keycaps. I think the ceramic keycaps kind of make this like really, really interesting sound. So I might be interested in picking up some different keycaps later. But as far as switches go, I don't know. This whole thing, I know it's a combination. Sound is a combination. That's what everybody on YouTube's been telling me. Sound is a combination of the type. You can almost kind of tell like the type of build material. I mean, plastic gives a different sound versus the aluminum. These switches would probably sound different in this aluminum casing, right? As does the like the type of keycap. These ones are like a lot lighter, I've noticed, than these. I think these are like, I don't know what they call it, like double coated or double shot, I think is what the term is. Something like that. But yeah, it just ends up being, on a whole, the experience is different. And I feel like I listened to some sound tests. Even listening to it through a mic isn't quite, I think it's louder for you all than it is for me. Because, of course, I put the mic super close. But in person, it's just such a satisfying little, it's the Lego build sound. That's all I can compare it to. I think it might be my favorite keyboard. Sorry, Mrs. Nonder. I love you. Thank you so much for putting up with my weird hobbies and eccentric. What's that word I'm thinking of? Eccentricities? I don't even know if that's a word. So anyway, thanks for indulging me in this. This is fun. This keyboard is just out of this world. This has not been a sponsor spot for Keychron. However, if I ever got sponsored by Keychron, I would take that in a heartbeat because I think these are really good products and it's really, really fun. But I don't know. I think at least for now, I'm happy. I think I'm done with keyboard videos, but we'll see. Hit me up in a month and we'll talk about it again and we'll see how I'm doing. But yeah, so that's it. That's all I wanted to go through. That's been kind of a little bit of a journey. Eccentricities? Eccentrics? Maybe something like that. Anyway, emote's done. Let's end this with a little inside emote joke. Let's bring it up. Let's do it. Clumsy. Excellent. Look at this. We're opening that original. Look at that. That is going to make such a great emote. I'm going to upload that today. That is going on today. You'll have your accreditation on it today. That's perfect. When you just want to express, like, you can either use it for the condescending Wonka or just express some type of, like, fanciness, right? It's a fancy. I appreciate that you give me such a great hairline, too. You didn't have to do that, but you did. So I appreciate it. That is so great. So great. That's so great. All right, everybody. This has been another fun stream. Favorite day of the week. Cold coffee. Cold coffee's all around. I'm going to go upload an emote. We'll see you all tonight. Most likely I'll be streaming something with Kay tonight, unless something comes up. If something does come up, then we'll play some Jedi Knight if he's not able to join us. But I think we'll probably be playing Sniper Elite tonight. If you want to join us for that, it's usually a good time. We want to raid out to somebody today. Let's go see who's live right now. Yeah, it's just so much fun typing on this keyboard. I'm sorry. I've got... I don't really have a ton of people live right now. We could go back to Kid Cuisine. He is live right now. If y'all feel up to going back, he's playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I think that's what it was, right? Let's just click into it. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic. So that might be cool. If that works for y'all. Last minute suggestions if you want. I'm always up to going to somebody new, but at least we've gone to Kid Cuisine before, so I'm sure he would welcome the that sounds like fun. Okay, cool. All right, let me get that queued up. That's all I really need is just confirmation from one. Now somebody's be like, wait, do the /raid. We're typing in booty and Kid Cuisine. I still need to figure out where that came from. Or maybe I don't want to know. I don't know. Hey, believe me, I'm used to being stuck with usernames that I made up when I was a kid. So maybe that's what it was. But all right, everybody, thank you so much. Thank you for all the bits today. Thank you for the subs. Holy cow. Thank you, Troy, for 3 months to Clumsy. I appreciate that. And Charles, thank you for the resub for 7 months. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Got a lot of bits. Troy with his little bomb thing. All right, everybody, take care. We'll see you again tonight, okay? Okay, bye.
And what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
Nonder.
Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. Well? We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come.
You guys building more Lego or
for you, Padawan.
Something else today?
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found.
Since I played this game, I
Revan
never
and Malak
finished
sought it out when they began their tragic
the Mandalorians in one
The Star Forge
Starfighter.
is surely a powerful tool of
That's
the
pretty
dark
sick.
side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete.
I need
It
to.
did not show the location of the Star Forge itself.
If this game was
there
more
may
friendly
be
to
similar star maps on other planets. Each star
alt
map
tabbing, I
is
would look it
likely
up.
a small
real quick.
piece of a
I will
larger puzzle.
in just a sec.
Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban.
It sounds
And we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Hey, if you're still here in stream, thank you so much. Why didn't you join the raid though? Come on, let's show some love, okay? All right. Goodbye.
It's Din Djarin's ship, I see. Is there a better image than this? Damn, that's what his ship looks like? I feel like I don't remember that at all, but that's kind of sick. Huh. He got a new one in the Boba Fett series. Morning, Ryu. What's going on, Dutch Daddy Does and Clumsy Artist? You guys are doing well this morning. It's a modified Naboo Starfighter. Okay. Let's... Fett. Huh? This must be from... This must be from, what's it called? Kenobi, or whatever. First appeared in Chapter 5 of Return of the Mandalorian, the 5th episode of the live-action television series, The Book of Boba Fett. I see. That's pretty sick. Sorry if spoilers. I think we all kind of knew that they were going to do that. It's Disney. They like to just tie things together like that.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged.
Because Boba Fett showed up in the end of The Mandalorian, right? So.
And by Sith assassins.
Wow,